Where you are in the world, I say hello, friends. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope things are good for you. The shirt's a little darker than the green screen likes, but that's okay. It's lovely being here with you no matter what. Today, Nams and I have a football match to go to this evening. Dortmund versus Tokyo. We're going to wear our little Japan national team shirts together because we're big old cuties, don't you know? But I hope things are good for you all today. Let's say hi to a couple people real quick and then get to some little talking, some little games, and then back to Quasimorph, I think. I'm enjoying Quasimorph so much, but I did play it off stream a little bit yesterday, and I worry I may have broken our save file. We'll see if that's true. For now, though, hello Cortraption, hello Slivers. How's it going today, Farinanthus? George Plays Twitch. George Plays Twitch. Thank you for the gift sub to Smooth Face, whoever that is. Thank you so much, George, for your generosity. As always, Smooth Face, the man says. I don't know why that is. Hello, Jim. Hello, today unnamed comment. George, thanks for being here. Hello, Marks. Hello, Putzaroo. Joshua, pleasure to see you as always. Reflex, hello. Welcome to Geektown. Been a while since you've been around to join for a stream. Geektown's good seeing you. Yeah, this is a case where I'm just streaming fewer hours, and so if it's the combination of my streaming fewer hours and you're watching few hours, we're going to be more and more like the ships passing in the night. And I feel a little bad about that. We've gone through this previously. I will not go through it now, but wishing for the past, glad for the future, glad for the present. Wait, no, what's the line? Like, glad for the present, hopeful for the future, but a little bit missing the past, maybe. Nostalgia as the homecoming, perhaps. Anyway, Slivers, hello. Board game night was great. You played a highly asymmetric co-op game. Cool. Is that kind of game hard to learn? I assume the asymmetry comes in the different players having different roles and abilities and so on. And so if each player has a different set of things to do, it's harder than to model one's behavior off of another person's play. Maybe. I don't know. Not board game guy, but it seems like a harder kind of game to learn. My wife loves co-op games, the kind of thing I can say maybe we'd play at some point, but probably not. Slivers, I appreciate you've given up on trying to convince us to play play board games. I swear we really believed in it at one point. We become board game people, but it was just a difficult thing to do, especially moving to a place where there are so few English speakers and no board game cafes. We got so unbelievably close during our time in Nebraska because we were living fairly close to Omaha, where they have a really fantastic not-for-profit board game cafe. And it's the coolest place because some very wealthy doctor has given his giant collection of games to this place, and they're all in really great condition. And for a few bucks an hour, you can rent a game and play the game and put it all back together. And so when we're living that close, I said, okay, maybe once a month or so we'll go down and play board games. But yeah, that didn't quite happen due to COVID, and then we moved away, which is very unfortunate. Do your students play board games at school? There's probably a board game club, but no, not super commonly. At least I don't see them doing so. The most popular club here is Dance Club. In fact, there are, I think, 3 dance clubs, all of whom do different kinds of dancing. Which I find, just great that the students have found something they like, but I don't like it when they thrust about at school events. Because they're my students. Bellic, thank you for the 2 years of subscribing and being part of our community for a very, very long time indeed. Always a pleasure to have you with us. Incidentally, if you're ever in Omaha, I do strongly encourage you to go to the board game cafe. It has the word spiel in the title, but I've forgotten what it's called right now. It's really great though, and they have an apple cider drink that is mighty, mighty tasty, especially a cold winter's day. But yeah, absolutely great. Other than that, yesterday afternoon was a really beautiful time. Like I said yesterday at the end of stream, it was the first time in a while I had nothing that needed to be done right after stream. And so there was a big release of tension and some reading that I've wanted to do, haven't had to do, and just a good afternoon, good evening. Noms came home and we had our date night watching a documentary called Marty, Life is Short, a documentary about the life and times of Martin Short, a person we liked very much in his role in Only Murders in the Building, and then also we were a fan of him in some Broadway shows. That said, despite the fact the documentary was nominated for an Emmy, we just couldn't really get into it. I don't know. I don't know if it's that we're not into this kind of celebrity quite enough, or if the man just doesn't have enough like drama about himself. He seems like a pretty well-adjusted human being, as obviously all Canadians are. We ended up abandoning it about halfway through, and not with our normal, oh, it's bedtime, we'll get back to this tomorrow, but instead, I think we're good. So have any of you watched that yet? Marty, Life is Short, about Martin Short. I'm definitely going to give it a, I don't know, like half a thumb up maybe, which feels not great to say. But it's the first movie in a while we just haven't really gotten into. There are plenty we watched and are disappointed by. We watched say, that was a movie, but yeah, somewhat less so. Hey, Red Dog, back in 1981, your friends and you would gather at a high school cafeteria, play D&D, eat pizza, and drink soda. What a blast back then. That sounds amazing. And like, there's a lot to say about the rise of the internet, building communities, but it also makes it harder for young people especially to find themselves, I don't know, bored and connected in physical space playing this kind of game. And, it's okay that old traditions go away, but I'm glad that we can remember those kinds of gatherings and the fun that came with just being people with our imaginations. A really lovely thing. Speaking of childhood games, Boom Connection. As many of you know, I open Magic the Gathering cards in YouTube videos. Great fun, absolutely love it. It has not sent me to the poorhouse yet. But I got a really cool email yesterday from a regular viewer who said, hey, I have this box that I've been thinking about opening. It's an old box from like 1996 or 7, I think. I've been thinking about opening this one, but I think it'd be really fun if you opened it instead and made a video out of it. That way we could share the fun with other people too. But he actually didn't ask for money. He didn't say, I want you to buy it off of me. Instead, he said, I want to send it to you, you open it, and then you open it, and then send me the cards after the opening. And this feels complex in a way that I start worrying about. I don't want to say that anyone is trying to scam me by any means. Instead, it's just, I don't know. I don't want to screw it up somehow. Like, it'd be a terrible thing if I lost his cards in the mail or otherwise. But the pack right now is about, I think, $250 or so. Maybe a little bit less than that. It's a box, actually. It's a Tempest starter. And, he's being incredibly generous to let me make a video for free, or at least much less than it would be otherwise. But I just don't want to mess it up. And I already have one of these boxes, actually, but free video is very good. Can you send them certified? The problem is it's international mail, and so I don't quite know how certified works internationally. Like, obviously, there's tracking on it right away. And also it's coming to Japan, so it might be very expensive, but what a really, really nice thing to do. Reacting to a person's cards can be hard. I don't react at all, actually. my YouTube videos are not like standard React guy, like, oh my god, this is amazing, whoa! My videos are in some measure very, very plain and straight ahead. My hands move over the cards in the exact same way, no matter how expensive they are, over and over again, and then the video is done. So I'm just not a reaction streamer in any sense whatsoever. That's not quite true. I'm not a reaction streamer in the big kind of way that some people are. I'm just me, and that's fine. So we'll see. There are sound effects. That is true. There are little sound effects if the card is worth more than $1. I guess that's how the personality gets into it. And so it's always a fun time. It's always a fun time. Regardless, today, like I said, we're going to a soccer match. I'll be going to my favorite MTG store and visiting the owner who, he's trying so hard to make the business work. He's in a really, really good location, but his store is really, really small. And he wants people to come in and play and stop by and talk with him. But in standing positions, there are genuinely 3 spots for people inside of the store, 2 of which are blocking the door. So he has his spot behind the counter, which is a tiny little counter there. And then 2 spots where you block the door, and then there are probably 5 or 6, I guess 6 places where you can sit down and play games. It is a really, really cramped store, and so I think it doesn't feel super relaxing to go there, because at least in my case, I always feel like I'm in the way. But he doesn't see a way to expand. It's very expensive there and so on, but I go anyway because I want people's dreams to succeed, especially dreams of running stores that he said he had a childhood dream to run it, so no problem at all. Imagine I open a Black Lotus and have to hand it back. No. It's not that kind of pack. If it were that kind of pack that could open ridiculous cards, I would never ever take it. Never ever ever. It raises too many issues. If I had the best card in this pack, I think it's maybe $1,000, which is real money, of course. But if that were to be lost or destroyed, I could cover that if I had to. But yeah, if I'm getting a card that's worth $20,000 and then sending it through the mail, nah, I'm good, thanks. All good here, all good here. Anyway, nothing else to talk about today. Hopefully you all have good weekend plans ahead. I'd like us to play a couple little games first, and then get ourselves into the game called Quasimorph. Anyone who's played this game or knows this game, is it the case that the game gets harder as time goes by, regardless of whether you win, lose, or draw? Because I played a little bit yesterday, and I went to a one skull difficulty mission, and there were more than 20 enemies in one pile, and that was horrible. So I think it's the case that the difficulty has increased, even though I have not increased in abilities at all. So I'm not sure. We'll look into it, and yeah, it was just very, very strange. You're seeing Spider-Man on Sunday. Awesome, Geek Town. Awesome. I hope it's good. I know that we are big fans of comic books out there, and yeah, very cool. Jamor says, where do you submit wiki links for the Guessing the Wiki page? !Rizdactyl, RIZDACTLE, Rizdactyl. There you go. Hey, thanks, Dogberry, for that. All right, team, word of the day is comely. Comely indeed. This is definitely a word that ranks pretty high on the fantasy words ranking. Good old comely. It's an adjective with an old-fashioned and literary feel that describes someone or something that has a pleasing appearance, or that's pretty or attractive. Comely. For example, the newlyweds make quite a comely couple. This is one of those words that I think has fallen out of currency, in part because it gets a titter after it's used, because it's assumed to match with another word that has a similar sound but a different etymology. No doubt. It's exactly, Dogberry. Exactly. Like it's a word that struggles to maintain its definition. There are other words like this that are perfectly cromulent words, but we just don't use it because it sounds too much like other terms. Wait, why is the lookup thing calling me out? Why is the word rube here? Unacceptable. Alright, did you know a comely, especially when compared with more common synonyms, including lovely, handsome, and beautiful, has an old flash and flair. Very good. These days it's used especially by writers of historical fantasy to modify words referring to women, such as maiden and damsel. This also suggests real or imagined days of castles and courts. But comely need not be restricted to such uses, and indeed, it historically was not. Its oldest meaning in English, from the 14th century and still used today, describes things that conform pleasurably to notions of good appearance, suitability, or proportion, as when Willa Cather wrote that they observed that all was neat and comely. Friends, the word handsome has a similar origin. You'll see older descriptions of handsome women, which as a youngster really threw me off. I said, no, pretty women, handsome men. Let's not discuss the implications of that kind of split and where it comes from. But yeah, handsome women, as people who are well proportioned. Comely is not etymologically related to the familiar verb come that also forms part of the word come hither, as in come hither glances. It instead traces back to the Old English word, I don't know how to say that, meaning glorious, which in turn comes from a word meaning lively or fine. There you go. Now a test. Rearrange these letters to form an adjective that means marked by smartness, especially in dress and manners. Got it? I bet you do also. And I wonder if this word's etymology has anything to do with its homonym's etymology. I don't think so. Yeah, but dashing. There you are. Come hither to be one word. Yeah, this threw me off also, Dawberry. Dashed words are one word. Yeah, having the hyphen as part of it maintains its one wordliness. Also, I love when we're talking about dashes. It is dashing. There you go. Marked by vigorous action or spirited or smartness in dress and manners. Okay. Do we know anything? Let's try the etymology online thing. Yeah, here we go. Etym online is the best usually for the word dashing in the sense of meaning attractive. So perform with dash, meaning impetuous, goes given to cutting a dash for acting brilliantly and showy appearance. All right, so the order of things here is actually showy appearance. Very interesting. So showy appearance comes from splashing to dashing. Huh. And then I wonder if dash the movement. Let's see, noun. Dash noun. Violent striking of two bodies into showy appearance. Suddenly strike, move quickly. Yeah, so striking becomes a striking appearance. That's really interesting. Words are fun. Alright, also fun is the good old redactyl. Friends, that comes next, sorry. Also fun is the delightful trivia game. Yesterday I did not do super well. Surely today will be better. Good luck, everyone. For 3 points, the 4 basic shapes of McDonald's chicken nuggets are bow tie, ball, boot, and what? I have no idea. My little brother liked chicken nuggets a bunch in his, late preteen years, and maybe even to his teens. That's the last time I've seen chicken nuggets. I know what they are, of course, but I don't know. Slab. Bring me a slab. I can never know how to say this word. It's capsaicin. Annum is a New World plant that produces many different colors of what peppers? Bell peppers. Capsaicin? Capsian? Oh boy. It's a bell! Good job indeed, team. The dodecahedron. Perfect. Question number 2, here we go. The Aswan Low Dam was built on the first of the 6 cataracts. Capsicum, thank you. On what waterway? I assume it's the Suez Canal. Please? Rough. Beginning near Lake Victoria, it's the Nile, and Lake Tana, respectively the white and blue tributaries of what river meet at Khartoum? It's the River Nile. My apologies. Well, I mean, Aswan is Egypt stuff, right? This is the Egypt guy. Yeah. Does the Suez Canal have anything to do with this? Please? Nope. Alright, very good, very good, very good. Very good. Question number 3, here we go. Arts and culture. A popular theory holds the swirling red sky depicted in what expressionist painting is a reference to the eruption of Krakatoa. Alright, so Krakatoa happens round about the start of Victoria 3. So it's that kind of year. What color is the Scream's sky? Is it yellow? Might be yellow. I think the Scream might be later, but I'm going to Scream anyway. Hey, many of you got it also. Many of you got it also. That's great. I thought it was yellow. It was yellow. Okay, there is some yellow in there also. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. And I'm so glad, Pepper, that you have that emote ready to go. Thank you for the Riz Scream. Fantastic. All right, question number 4. Here we go. Science and Nature. Building on the work of Charles Babbage, first computer, an algorithm to calculate Bernoulli numbers is proposed in what mathematicians note G? So Turing builds on Babbage's work, and Turing is pretty well known, of course. What's his name? There's a fellow around that about the same, Gödel. Okay. So one possibility is Kurt Gödel. He dies really early. Turing does also. I'm going Turing, and if it's Kurt Gödel, I'll be very annoyed. The Association of Women... Whoops, the Ada Lovelace. The Association of Women in Computing gives out an award named for what translator and early programmer? It's Ada Lovelace, correct? Hey, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. R squared, good seeing you. How we doing today? How we doing? Boole? No, Boole is pre-Babbage, unfortunately, I think. Pretty sure that's true. When was Gert alive? I think he may have been later than this. Oh, he lived 78. Why did I think he died young? I have no idea. I have no idea why I thought he died young. Anyway, alright, we got at least 2 points. That's okay. There's a newish board game based on Ada and her computer work. I think there's something else called Ada that I read about fairly recently. Oh, here it is. There's a programming language named the same. There you are. There you are. Alright, question 5. In Hogfather, when the Discworld version of Santa Claus goes missing, what recurring Terry Pratchett character must take on the role? Okay, so I know this only because my students regularly quote the exact same passage of one of these books at me. I believe it is Death, all of whom's comments are written in uppercase exclusively. There you go. I've never read any Terry Pratchett, or at least not Discworld, but he has a really fantastic documentary on physician-assisted suicide that I show in my Meaning of Life classes, and it's so unbelievably affecting. And lets the students like really think through some beautiful and incredibly difficult questions. So there you go. Pratchett is 2 T's. Oh, I see. Let's see if I can find like the Pratchett death quote used too much in my philosophy classes. What do you say, AI? What do you say? Yeah, it's a little lies speech indeed. Little lies speech. Let's see. Okay. It's not coming up first, but if you want to look up the little lies speech, feel free to do so. How do we do today, team? How do we do today? We ended up with a total of... Wow, 12 points. 12 points. Pretty average day for the rest of the crowd, but yeah, 12 points for me all the way. The mystery date one that we got no points on, 80% of people did also. This is this month's question of separating the savants from the rest of us, or possibly people who are slightly older than I am, or are in into like romance things. I'm sorry that I'm not. I'd be a better trivia player if I were. Alright team, time to play here. Conditioner Man, I agree. The Boots theory is very useful for explaining certain kinds of structural conditions that are set up against the poor, but my students like quoting the death thing about the difficulty of finding meaning and value through empiricism as a way of saying morality is not real, so why should they talk about it? Anyway, friends, put any word you want to in any of the chat rooms, and we'll together find Anne blank blank is a blank. So you might know the leading syllable, or at least part of the leading syllable, off of that Anne, though. Number 1, star. No stars, sorry. Ada. There are no Adas either. This seems like a really unhelpful opening paragraph. Maybe. Cook. None of those. Proton. None of those. The word. Word to your guess. Boom, 1999. But no, unfortunately not. How about a species? No specieses. Help. I'd like that too. There are 2 help somewhere. Life, we have 3. Net, there are none, unfortunately. So the biggest hit so far is life. And that's about it so far. How about name? There are 4 nomen among us. And blank. Is it involving death? 1 death. How about planets? I love that. So I noticed in the bottom paragraph here, the blank might be useful in some way. It's in quote marks, but the blank, not super useful. Death we did a moment ago. Test, there's 1 test. Well, there are 9 wells. Well, good start there. I'll do water to see. There are 9 waters also. Are these related? I do not know. Book, there are 3. Rat, there are none. The Bible, not today. I'll go and just do book as a word. Oh, we already did book. I see. I'll do directions while you are coming up with more answers. East, there's 1. Central, we have 2. Wow. West, there are 4. North, there are 3. And south, there's 1. Wow, all of the directions hit this time. Very unusual. Ship, perhaps. One of those. Counter, none. River, 5. Does it involve Asia? It does not. An axis? It does not, unfortunately. How about the middle of things? There are 2 middles. Is it a disease? Possibly. It's not. An expedition. That'd be fun, but no. The boats. There are 4 boats somewhere. An ocean, there are 5. I'm going to put America in to help with that. North America, well done. Europe, there's 16 European things. Nota bene, there are 2 notes. System, always a good word. There are 2 of those. I'll go and do modern and ancient, 10 and 0 respectively. Is it a discovery? It's not. Oh, a pump. I like that idea very much. No pumps, unfortunately. How about a bucket? Got to get things out of that well. The descent. No descents here. This is the second day in a row we've wandered a bit without quite getting a thing. Jamor, please allow at least 1 person to give an answer between your guesses, if possible. Travel, there are 2. Raft, we have none, unfortunately. Grow. There are 4 grow somewhere. Water everywhere. We did that before. There are a few number of them. Sails, none. Underground, none. Automatic, none. I worry the well thing is absolutely not worth thinking about. Earth. There's one Earth. Tradition, one. Is it a road? Can you imagine? There's one road, unfortunately. Idea, there are two. Great, we have 7. How about a post? No posts. Is it a tree? With 3 E's. Is not a tree with any number of E's, I believe. Greatest, we did it before with great. Large? There's 13 larges, good job. A forest, maybe? None of those. Does it involve philosophy? I mean, what doesn't? This page. A pipe, perhaps? No. Automatic, we did a moment ago, I think. How about some trading? 2 of those. Making, there are 13. How about biology? I like it, but no, unfortunately not. Soil? No. Loam? Loess? No. Delta? No. How about a lake? There we go. There are 4 lakes. I helped. And I helped. Builder. We have 0 of those. Unexpected. Whatever this thing will be is that. But no, there are 2 expected, but no unexpected, unfortunately. That lake ended up hitting. I feel a little bad about doing that one. Is it Lake Ontario? It is not Ontario. I've noticed that now that I'm speaking more Japanese, I'm looking at almost all words in 2-letter blocks, because most of the Japanese letters are 2-letter blocks, or sounds are 2-letter blocks. It's weird. Pole, none of those. Structure, none of those. Known, there are 10. Pole, no. Trip, 1. How about cryptid? None of those. Game, it's well done. 4 games. Your first guess as always. Water we did before. Idea we did previously. Contain, 4 of those. Good job. Structure but spelled correctly. Sorry. There's 1 structure spelled correctly. How about appear? Spractal, good seeing you. There are 4 of those. Hydrology. Hydrology spelled correctly. There are none of those. A ring? No rings. Yeah, I always appreciate when you catch my misspelling. It's always fun. A fire. There's 1 fire. Something and games. Sport. There are 2 sports somewhere. What could this be? We're getting close to 100, but I think what we have right now is actually not useful for looking it up. Olympic, there's none. Race, there's none. Fun, there's 1. How about a rink? I like that. There's 1 rink. Card, there's none. War. 6 wars somewhere. Electric, there are 5 of those. And blank blank, Ocho. It does not appear on the Ocho, unfortunately, nor on ESPN in general. Skiing, there's none. Planting, there's none. Park! Park! R squared, you genius! Well done! Tool, we have no tools. Amusement, amusements. R squared with the park. Rock smash with amusement first. So many of you got it, though. Well done. Amusement park. That was a tough one for us to figure out. What was our first biggish hit? Let's say over 10. 9 on water. 16 on Europe. 10 on modern. 13 on large. 13 on made. 10 on known. These are useless. These are absolutely useless. Until park. Well done, my friend. You saved us from wandering the wilds forever and ever. That's crazy. An amusement park is a park that features various attractions, such as rides and games and events for entertainment purposes. They seem so unpleasant to me. Have any of you recently been to an amusement park? Is it the kind of place that you have gone and enjoyed yourself? I last went to an amusement park probably when I was 17 or so. It's been decades, obviously, but just all those people. You haven't, but you do enjoy them, Pharaoh, okay? Okay? Yeah, you went to Disneyland with your family last week. How was it, Commander Keen? I've heard that Disneyland is now just so unbelievably busy that it's very hard to get on more than a few rides, and there are people everywhere. But is it good? Cedar Point. I've actually never been to Cedar Point. I've driven past it regularly. Six Flags Great America was it for me. You haven't been in 20 years, but you do enjoy the hometown county fair. I definitely get that. I definitely get enjoying seeing what local people have made. And county fairs are often quite a bit more laid back, with a park, a rides area off to one side. Attendance might be down at Disney this year. Is that one of those markers of the economy having trouble? Like, is Disney demand usually an inelastic good? Boom economics? You enter in the middle of the week. Okay. So there are ways to make Disney more fun if you don't go on the weekend. Yeah, we have a couple of Disney projects near us. The Disney, I guess parks is the word. One is called Disney Sea, which is a very strange place. And there's a Disney Tokyo generally, and they're so busy. And even the train lines right next to them are almost always so unbelievably busy. And occasionally, I assume Americans get on the various Japan subreddits and complain about how it's not possible to do all of Tokyo Disney and Disney Sea in one day. and yes, that is correct. They're not made for the person who's trying to do literally everything in Japan in just 1 week. That's how that goes, how it goes. Anyway, those of you who enjoy it, I'm glad you have fun. I'm sure there are really cool things at amusement parks, things that are unexpected and, not what you'd see every day. I appreciate that, but for me at least, the combination of crowds and, noise and wildness is just not for this guy anymore. All right, you want to your oldest graduating high school. Hey, Commander Keen, happy graduation to the kiddo there. You went through Vegas, mostly interested in the Marvel attraction there. Oh, really cool. You went to SeaWorld when it first opened? Oh my goodness. Friends, there are currently 596 items in the queue for the Rizdactyl game. 596 items. The rate of increase is too darn much. Alright. I'm going to go and grab one kind of randomly. This is from Radicus, submitted on December 18th of 2025. Good luck and Godspeed, everyone. It's a great submission, as always. Here we go. Let Pharaoh reject some. That would require Pharaoh having back-end access to this thing, which would potentially lead to disaster. I don't know. I mean, okay, how about after we do this one, I'll reject at least 5 of them. We'll see how it goes. Is it unique? It is unique, yes. Is it a place? It is not a place. Would it be an idea to limit suggestions to like 1 person per week? Oh, no, Shepard, I find it really, really fun to have so many in queue. I don't mind that we have so many. It's just when people submit and then say, Resorty, why haven't you done mine? It's always kind of funny. Is it a person? No. Is it tangible? No. Is it a game? No. So what we have so far is it unique? It is indeed unique. I suspect we will get to 1,000 eventually, while I keep streaming, and you lovely people keep stopping by. 1 second. Cleaning the glasses, can't see a thing. Is it a concept not in the normal sense? Is it fictional? No. Could one eat it? No. Is it an event? In some sense, yes, it's an event. That's not my first way of thinking of it, but sure, it's an event. Is it man-made in the way you like? Yes, it is man-made intentionally by human bodies and hands doing various things. Could you witness this currently in an IMAX 70mm movie theater? I suspect not, but maybe if you got... No, of course not. Maybe if you bribed a whole bunch of people and... I don't know. Is it the wave? I don't know any... Oh, you mean like the sports wave? It is not the wave, no. Would it be a bad idea to pry it open with a screwdriver? It's non-tangible. Is it 3-dimensional? No, it's not. It's something people do, not in the normal sense. Does it require more than 1 person? Yes. Is it a piece of media? Yes. Does it predate the Belgian techno anthem Pump Up the Jam? It does not. No. Oh, wait. I may have just deceived you. Pump Up the Jam. Eventually I'll know what year this is. It does indeed predate the etc., etc., etc. Is it a historic event? No. I mean, not in the normal sense. Is a sport? No. A piece of media? Yes. Four-dimensional, I'd say no. Is it unique? Yes. Is it a social construct? Not in the normal sense. Does it refer? I was reading part of Russell's On Denoting this morning. I thought about you. Sure, it has a reference, no doubt there. Is it Live Aid? No. Is it a dance? No. Is it Daisy Bell? I don't know what that is. Probably not. Is it consumed on TV? It's consumed through TV, sure. Does it refer to a time period? No. Is it an important piece of world history? No. Would a small child be frightened or confused by it? I don't think so. Is it interactive? Not in the normal sense. Is it recurring? Yes. Yes, it is recurring. Is it a music video? It is not a music video. No. Was it consumed live via TV? I don't believe so, or at least not ordinarily. Is it an event? Again, not in normal sense, no. I'm thinking back to the questions asked. I think I've been good with all of you so far. Does it have to do with politics? Not really. Is it a commercial? No. Is it trying to sell you something? Not directly, no. Is it a TV show? And if so, why is it MASH? I will say yes, it is a TV show. I will disagree with the further implication of that claim. But yes, it is a TV show all the way. It is a TV show. And I'll say also, it's not a specific episode, so you're not going to have to dig too deeply on this one. Is it serialized? Yep. Is it a comedy? No. A political event? No. Wait, what does serialized mean? One moment. Okay, no, it's not serialized. I apologize. Rockin' New Year's Eve? No. A comedy, not normally. A talk show, no. Would I be friends with the primary characters? Yeah, potentially. Did it have more than 10 seasons? Yes. Is it a sitcom? No. Did it start before 1990? Yes. Is it All in the Family? No. Is it still on the air with new episodes? Yes. Is it Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? No. Is it General Hospital? No. Is it still on? Yes. Does it take place in space? No. Simpsons? No. Sesame Street? No. Star Trek? No. Did this person leave a hint? Did it premiere in the 80s? It did not. Is it Coronation Street? No. A soap opera? No. Is it for children? No. Is it for adults? Primarily. Is it Curb Your Enthusiasm? No. Is it The Antiques Roadshow? Razor, well done. I had no idea that this thing started in 1979. I had absolutely no idea. But there you go. The Antiques Roadshow BBC version started in 79. The US one started in 1997, actually. Oh, Daisy Doll is the song sung by a computer. Oh, is that like Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer true? There you go. But there you go. The Antiques Roadshow, American version started in 97, but 1979 actually, the original of the British version. Alright, very good indeed. As I said, our goal now is to remove at least 5 submissions from the queue. Razor XX4, congratulations on your point on that one. Some really good guesses though. I enjoyed that very much. Alright. I mean, some of these are gettable. I don't believe that this is gettable without a fair amount of effort. It's overly specific. Can you guess who it was made or submitted by? Weathering steel. Weathering steel. Oh no, Eb, this is me getting rid of 5 of them. This is me getting rid of 5 of them. Would you have gotten weathering steel? It's from Pittsburgh. That's why it was submitted. It's from Pittsburgh. The accursed, endless Pittsburgh submissions. That's how it goes. Pittsburgh. Maybe I should just reject everything that Infinite Drek has put in, because it's all Pittsburgh somewhere. All right. Oh, this is an interesting one, but probably not. I'm just, yeah, y'all could get that. Y'all could get that one. This one's delightful but ungettable. Submitted by Anonymous. Fair enough. Anonymous has submitted for us. Flibber to gibbet, or gibbet, I guess. Flibber to gibbet. A Middle English word referring to a flighty or whimsical person. In modern usage, it's used as a slang term, especially in Yorkshire, England, for a gossipy or overly talkative person. The clue on this one is, this is like Resorty in the intro. Flibber to gibbets. There you go. Probably not gettable, but I thank you for the fun submission. A word I will remember. Overly what's the word? Overly specific. Possibly. You submitted it, but you didn't want to get booed. Probably a good one to go anon on all the way. What's this word? I think that one's gettable, but probably it's hard. Okay, a third one to reject, a third one to reject. My friends, I give you... I shouldn't even try to pronounce it. It's a cave in Vietnam. It's the world's largest natural cave. That's kind of cool, but would you have gotten this one? Which I do not know how to pronounce. I don't want to screw it up by any means. Behold, a cave. Little people, big cave. Looks like the kind of thing that you'd probably see in Lord of the Rings. Not Balrog. Some kind of behemoth monster lives inside, though. Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell Vietnam. Alright. Too niche. Maybe by description. Yeah, it's one of these things where I can imagine indirect description getting you there eventually, but no. I mean, okay, so this one is Kaz's. No, I don't want to deal with this right now. Never mind. I just don't want to deal with it. It involves a phallus, which fine, but no. Shadow Avatar, one of yours is being rejected. It is interesting and good and all the rest, but must be rejected, unfortunately. And friends, this one is 2018 AG37. 2018 AG37, what do you think? It's a trans-Neptunian object in Centaur. Discovered 132.2 plus or minus 1.5 AU here is what astronomical units, etc. It is farther than any other currently observable known object in the solar system. It is the farthest object in our solar system of which we know. Far, far out indeed. I'm guessing someone would have gotten it eventually. What's a centaur in this context? Great question, that. It is a small solar system body that orbits the sun between Jupiter and Neptune and crosses the orbits of at least one giant planet. Is this the path to glory? Just continuously subdivide the world until you find something that no one else has ever described, and then give it a catchy name. The Centaur. The Centaur. Alright, we're gonna reject one more right now, and then I'll feel like I've done some work today, and so we can play some games. Yeah, OP Point Baker submitted this one. Because of some of your background, you'd probably get it, but I myself would never get it. And of course, my beliefs are the most important ones. Clearly. This one is the Utah Teapot. The Utah Teapot. It's a 3D modeling in-joke in computer graphics. The Utah Teapot. You would have gotten that? Yeah, but I mean, as always, like, how would you get there? You know Russell's Teapot. I know Russell's Teapot also. It's the 3D equivalent of Hello World program. Why is it called Utah, I wonder? Was it first made in Utah? University of Utah is made. Very good. All right, enough of that. Thank you for playing the one round today. I'm sorry for... I see that Eb wants to play still, and I like Eb a bunch. So we're going to do one more that shouldn't be too hard to get. Exothermic, this is a fine submission. We will do this one. Team, here we go. I have one on page right now, again submitted by Exothermic. Longtime viewer. This submitted back in February. I like saying the name that way. Is it a game? It is not a game, no. Is it fictional? It is not fictional, no. Is it the Utah Teapot? You got it. Is it tangible? It is tangible, yes. Absolutely. Oh no, I pushed the solve button. One second. I can undo this one. Restore it. Bring it back into the world. I can't believe I did that. 1 second. Thank you, George, for making a way for me to fix my errors. Hey, Captain Selden, thank you so much for your generous resub. Sorry the time zones don't align much. Happy catch odd stream. I'm glad you're here also, my friend. Thank you for being with us. And yeah, times are tough, and I am streaming less than previously. And so, my bad. Selden, thank you, though. All right, back to it. I apologize. It is tangible. It's not a place. It's not alive. It's not a person. Those are the no's so far. It's not fictional. It's not a game. There you go. Eb's last question was, is it tangible? It is tangible. Is it unique? No. No, it's not. Could one eat it? I mean, good luck. Is it the Wisconsin cafeteria? It is not that. French spelling, you. Would it fit in a bread box the size of a normal bread box? I don't believe so. Is it an object? No. Is it a tool? It is a tool. Yes, it is a tool indeed. Man-made, yes. Does get back from adult league football match? No, this is the Japan national team kit. This evening or afternoon, my wife and I are going to watch a football match here between one of the Japanese sides and Dortmund. It's gonna be good. Would you find one in your average home? No. Do you have one in your house? No. Would the cat be afraid of it? In some situations, yes. Is it a power tool? No. Larger than a house? No. There you go. Not in the average house, or perhaps any house, but it is also able to be put in a house you want to. Is it a telescope? Is it not a telescope? No. Is it used to detect something? Not in the normal meaning of detect, no. Is it fun? It itself is not fun, no. Is it a really big potato? Oh, you. If only. A really big potato gives you really, really big roots, I suppose. Does it run on electricity? I believe that it does, yes. I believe that it could, but it doesn't have to. 1 second. I'm not sure. Okay, here we go. Sorry. No, it does not need electricity. I forgot what I was thinking about. No, it does not need electricity. Is it used to move something? No. If it were in your house, would it end up? Would you end up on a list? No. Does it generate energy? Not in total, I guess. Like parts of it do. Is it about the size of a Toyota Corolla? I don't know. I think it's sure it's similar in size to a Toyota Corolla, I believe. Is that true? I don't know what size it is, unfortunately, and I can't find any size-related numbers here. Nor is there a banana for scale. It's definitely not handheld. I will say with certainty it is not handheld. Wait, I have an idea. I have an idea. I think it's smaller than a Corolla. I hope that help. Hope that helps. Use the medical industry? No. Can you buy it? Yeah, I guess so, probably. It's non-unique, but you could buy one, sure. Would I get rid of it if I were gifted it? Probably not. It takes up a lot of space, though. Is an HVAC unit? No. Did the British steal it? That's a funny question, but no. If it falls on your foot when it hurts, yes. Is it related to art? No. Does it make noise when in use? Yes. Is it a meat smoker? No. Does it tell time? It does not. Is it a Toyota Igo? I love that, but no. Is it a printing press? It is not. No. But I know why you asked that, and you're right to ask that way. Is it related to a specific profession? Yes. Is it a pool? No. Is it used in science? Of a sort? Yes. Of a sort, yes. We haven't yet asked when in time. It is. we haven't yet thought about what part of the intellectual world it fits into. Let's see. Let's see. Is this used in modern day? No. Is it a forge? No. Would Carmen Sandiego steal it? Yes. Does it still exist? Yes. Is it used for torture? No. Hey, Control Warrior, has anyone gotten the support pack for this game? What are the bonus missions? That's a great question. I have not gotten it yet. I'm still playing the base game as I learn it. Did Ada Lovelace use one? I would say yeah. I would say yeah, probably. Is it a medical device? It is not. Is it used to create something? Yeah. No. Probably not. Is it a switchboard? No. Is it ENIAC? No. You're going to guess the iron lung? No. Is it a general computer? Getting close. Is it used in construction? No. Is it woven RAM? No. The Dixon Ticonderoga number 3? Not a pencil? No. Mechanical Turk? No. Abacus? No. Is it the Bomba? No. Is it related to communication? It is not. Is it the difference engine? We'll take it. We'll take it. This came up earlier in stream. This came up earlier in stream, my friends. And then it came up randomly. I thought it was pretty funny. Charles Babbage's difference machine. I had to figure out what size this thing was by looking at the handle on the far right-hand side here, and then trying to figure out the roll how big it was compared to that. I didn't give you points for Ada Lovelace. I mean, I said that she probably used one. That counts for something, right? That counts for something, sure. You start like a jalopy? Yes, indeed. Is it Corolla size? I mean, it's similar. I think in terms of width, I believe it's less wide than a Corolla. It might be tall. It's very hard to say. Very hard to say. Be cool to have in your house. If your house were a museum, yes. But I don't know, unfortunately. You're absolutely right, Possible. Babbage Ipse did not make one, is what suggested somewhere here. I saw it through the scroll. Drek, hello. Drek, I may have rejected a couple of your submissions to the old Rizdactyl today. But there you go, the difference machine, Charles Babbage's idea, but perhaps not fully built here. Fun for fun. Anyway, team, it's time to play a little game called Oops. There you go, good old Quasimorph. Let me go and give some points real quick to... Who actually said it? Oh, it's Fernandez. Fernandez, you got it. Good job, my friend. I misspelled your name as Pharaoh. I'll go ahead and fix that real quick. Gotta get you the right points. Do you have a spreadsheet for points? I don't have a spreadsheet for points. I have a really amazing program back end thing that was made by viewer of the channel George. George Plays Twitch made this. I can go ahead and show you it, actually. I was planning to go ahead and play the video game now, but let me go ahead and show you what George made. And we can also see how people are doing recently on points and such. Yeah, so I can't show you all of the back end here, but you can see things like how many are in the queue versus how many I've solved. The lines do not go up in the same way. You can see how many have been submitted versus played. People got submission happy recently. We can see who has submitted most throughout the days. We love that. There is a liking submission. If you want to go through on a page that George could link, you could push which ones you like most. There are a lot of them, though, and so people get kind of dispirited. Had we started with that, it probably would have been better, but at this point, people play it some. The most solves ever by Nooster. Good old Nooster on top there. As I mentioned before, Nooster is the only person who gets out a pen and a sheet of paper to make notes. If Nooster were here every day, I expect this number would be much, much higher. There you go. Nooster, and then unnamed comment, and then Dogberry there. And then how long it take us to solve them? On average, 6 minutes and 54 seconds. There you go. There you go. There you go. The fastest one ever was the word person. Because someone asked eventually, is it a person? The longest one ever was Pittsburgh State University. And this was one of the most meme-y of meme references ever. Because it's in Kansas, and we talk about Pittsburgh a lot here, unfortunately, or fortunately. And then it ain't over till the fat lady sings was actually the day on which we decided to never do quotes, mottos, or adages. They're just not fun, unfortunately. There you go. Yeah, lots of fun stuff there. What a nice time. And thank you very much for George making this and all the rest. We see things like what has been rejected recently, and there are many, many more that should be rejected, but you can see here. This one I feel really bad about. Fernandez, bribery. I said the answer, frowny face. Quakers, accidentally displayed on screen. Samuel Johnson, my mistake. That probably means that I said it aloud. No, fair. It's not that I rejected it. We were playing it, and I said aloud something like, yeah, it is bribery, even though no one actually said it. I just got overly excited. It happens infrequently. Yeah. Difficult in a way that seems unfun. I know I don't need to give any kind of reason why. And I don't know why I put frowny faces on these when almost no one ever sees these things. So there's a fix on to-do list to prevent accidental reveals. Wait, George, how would you possibly do that? Because the way I play the game usually, we'll take diplomacy for example. The way I take it is I then go to this screen, which I show all the time, with the starting games. And I put it on the screen usually while I'm here. We talk. And when someone guesses it, I push this button here. Yeah. I probably need to do it differently to avoid the reveals. Alright, I feel like I want to reject one more of these. I'm in a rejecting mood right now. Who gets rejected? Let me go to the queue and random a few times till we find a rejectable one. Eh. Eh. Cool, but probably too specific. Alright. From RizFan99, this is a good one. This is a good one, by which I mean it is absolutely ungettable. Friends, this is the cat gap. A period in the fossil record of 25 million to 18.5 million years in which there are few fossils of cats or cat-like species in North America. I believe it's the case that probably cats became immortal for a brief period and then decided not to continue that one. Anyway, anything about cats, always delightful, but probably too hard frowny face on that one. Sorry for the rejection. Oh, let's just do a couple more. See, I need to play Quasimorph. I want to play Quasimorph, and yet I'm really enjoying destroying them. Haven't we done that before? Okay, let's go ahead and find one more if I can't find it quickly. Reject you. Okay, Klaus, let me pull up some of yours. Klaus has some real quote-unquote winners here. No, Drac, it wasn't terribly interesting to see the rejection of yours. George, I think something might be weird / wrong with the play random button. I'm in fair per user mode, and I got 3 of Klaus's in a row. Not in a row. I got a Klaus, other person, Klaus, other person, Klaus. Now, I know that random means random, but there are hundreds of submitters in here, so that surprised me a little bit. Okay, we're going to reject this one right here. This is the problem with vibe coding, of course. Too hard, frowny face. Okay, last rejection of the day. Should I reject your latest one? I guess we could do that, possibly. I love that some of you are coming forward and saying, reject me, reject me. A campaign button is here. A pin used in election or political advertising for or against a candidate or political party. Like, in principle, we could come up with these, though the I like Ike kind of thing, but it would be really, really specific. Like, the idea of a button in general, you know, a piece of flair, I think we could get that, but campaign buttons, kind of difficult. Klaus, yours is rejected. Yours rejected on that one, but good job. Okay. Shepard, you said you submitted a new one, because I've been deleting quite a few. That is true. That is true indeed. Okay. Yeah, this is one of Shepard's. This is a list page. List pages are naughty. What was that? List, boo. This is submitted because of our playing Baldur's Gate 3. It's Orin, which is a name of a character in Baldur's Gate 3. But list pages, in principle, not allowed. Oh, Shepard, you didn't submit this? Are you suggesting that you did not submit this one? I don't know. It says you, I think. Anyway, that's enough for now. No list pages allowed. Boo. That was ages ago? Yes. That's how this thing works. When was the oldest one currently in queue submitted? October 21st of 2025. We're nearly on to the list being 1 year old. There you go. Who's the least rejected person? The name that I use for my own submissions is the least rejected person. Now, what name is that? The world may never know. Alright, team. Playing some Quasimorph. I'm considering starting a new playthrough. And like I mentioned earlier, it's because the one skull missions have started giving me 20 or 30 enemies at a time. Maybe it was a little too hard of a number, like 8 or 9 at a time. I guess I'll do one more mission, but it's just not much fun getting absolutely wrecked, even on the easiest missions. So right now, there are no missions remaining on Mars. I think I'm just going to try to fly somewhere fairly nearby. Okay, there's no way to move the map other than pushing the buttons nearby. Let's go visit Earth. Here we go. 43 days to get there. Do I use the name The Resorty or Real Zordy? Is my secret special name shown? Hey, Ma, how's it going, my friend? My secret name is shown. Earth has no problematic missions going on. Restart to play for a little before it scales up. So, I think the reason I'd want to restart is to, now that I know how to play the game in the basic moments, I think I would do a better job, maybe. And so I'd have a better and fuller, start, and that could be good. Are there missions on the moon? Are any of them 1 star? There are some that are 1, I keep saying star, when it's clearly 1 skull. Let's go to the moon! Unnamed comment, you're not wrong. Alright. So, I'm looking for, okay. The Daydream Chem Corporation, I don't want to help. The Tianming are like the Chinese folks. Let's go help the Chinese folks, maybe. Percy Fawcett, the greatest meleeer who ever lived. My favorite character so far. Let's see if I can use him effectively. Yesterday while playing off stream, I found a couple of interesting items. One is this hand gun, I believe. Yeah, it's an armored hand gun. I might use it eventually. We'll see. Gotta dress our friend here. So I'm gonna give him some fancy metal armor. Some fancy boots. I do not have a tactical slot right now. We did kill a Baron in a run. That is true. A Baron has died. And I don't know what Barons are. I don't fully understand what these pacts are, other than I kind of want to stay away from them because demon's scary. But I really do not know. Oh, I found this item yesterday. A light saw called the Star Walker. It cuts people's body parts off. Unfortunately, it's unwieldy, which means my first strike has normal accuracy. And then the second strike is most likely going to miss. But, yeah. That's, an item that we could try using at some point. If not that, for my melee character, we have just basic knives. So, let's try it and see what happens. I don't know how fast it burns through batteries. I'm guessing 1 battery is 1 charge. I hope that's not true. We'll see how it goes. May I reload then? Yeah, I think 1 battery might indeed be just 1 charge. That might be excessive at this point in the game. Yeah, okay. I usually give him a gun also as just in case weapon. We could also take apart a number of these weapons and have additional fun stuff. So maybe we'll do that eventually, but not right now. Okay, so you have 9 9mm bullets. Need more than that. Standard pistol just in case. Already pants on. Thanks for catching that. The pants are plain old jeans, that's fine. And then the balaclava to get started. I missed. Alright. We have very, very little food. And to figure out how to make food at some point. We do not have a completed medkit, do we? We do have 2 of them. All right, off you go. We do have 1 antibiotics also. Always in case of emergency. We'll take one of these bandages also. Gary, that's a very cool lecture series. Hope you're getting a lot out of it. Excuse me, a lot out of it. Okay, I'm sure there are more things worth taking. The medicines that I don't fully understand what they do, I kind of just leave behind. Though, the bone restoration will help me with blunt damage. Sure, why not? Okay, I think it might be all we can take right now of use. Sure. It's true, Selden. There are 590 Rizdactyls in the old queue right now. It's a little food to keep our normal meals of the cannibal. So the trouble with the cannibal is, as you eat human meat, it leads to more and more of the Quasimorphosis, in which more and more demons start showing up. And if it gets too high, you have to fight a Baron. And though we killed the Baron successfully, I don't think we can do it every time. So, I don't know. I'd like very much to... We defeated every Baron we've encountered. Yes. Yes, all Barons defeated. The finest reasoning of all time. This character has just recently come out of the box, and so he has no XP at all. As usual with this guy, we want to sprint about, but with my very limited food... I wonder if this place doesn't actually produce... I think absentia was the word here. I remember blocking it. Absentia was the word here for there not being any possibility of the morphin time. Let's get Morbin. So I need to be careful with eating human meat on this one, especially while I have a low number of calories available. I guess? Maybe? See, they're mocking me. They're mocking me with the rotten veggie burger. It's only a 20% chance of poisoning, so we'll keep it for now. Also, the nails of pain. Ammo slash throwing. Sure, I'll bring along the ammo of pain to potentially throw at someone. Find an enemy who's strong enough. Ammo of pain. Alright, what's down this way? Nothing much yet. We should be sprinting again. What am I supposed to do anyway? Find a satellite dish on floor 2. So this is very much a just get to floor 2 kind of mission. Reminds me of Stone Shard. It absolutely is similar to Stone Shard. That's how it was recommended to me initially. What's this? It's labeled as Zeus. A stun baton, which does more damage than my knife does. Huh. These batteries, though. Okay. Our first enemy, a Freeman man, has a small pistol, the Starlock, a single-shot pistol. And down here's the Ward Doctor with an assault rifle. Let me sprint on out of here. And then hope they'll come visit me as time goes by. I never quite know when it's time to pop out. Hey, there we go. Get in range. The stabbing. 78 damage. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. A wound inflicted in melee gives you an AP back. We have our AP back. This fellow can't see me, but I can't quite get there. I can get around... No, I can't. I was going to get around the corner, but I can't. Or I can stab this fellow. I'm having trouble understanding distances right now. I thought I could move more than one step per AP, but I guess not. Okay, again, this is a one skull difficulty. I could probably one-shot any enemy, but getting to them might be challenging. What kind of wound do I have right now? A self-healing scratch. It doesn't do any it doesn't take any damage. I go. So do I just run in there? Because they have guns, I don't see myself being able to disengage successfully. There's no cover. I guess we can cover against this guy. Okay. 99 health remains. It is still a self-healing scratch. 1 HP back. Okay. Who am I more afraid of? Wait. Independently of that, bigger backpack. Bigger backpack, bigger backpack. Can't wait. The free woman is just gonna punch me. Oh, wow. She's a really cool outfit of, beret. I'm afraid of you. 1 down, 2 down. So if I can get into melee, we can do really good work. It all worked out. Okay. A reason to live. It's true. It's true. We did find an interesting item, and that's what counts. Hello, friend! Stop doing that. Stop doing that. So I'm now very low on health, and more enemies are coming in. Amazingly, the bleed is still... Like, I'm not taking any actual damage right now. And that confuses me. I'm at 13 health. Well, there you go. Like I said, team, it seems that the one skull difficulty has gotten substantially harder. Is there a reason to rush them, or could I hide on a corner and come to me? So, the earlier group right here was one that I needed to fight because of exposed, I guess? These, I guess I could have dropped back, but I don't know. Yeah, I had like a 13 health left. I was going to die either way, I believe. So I think that the game has become hard, though I keep losing all of my characters. So on the belief that the game gets harder as you go along, even if you lose, I'm going to try again. And see how it goes.
The history of humanity is written.
It does get hard as you go along. All right, very good. Yeah, I need to actually factually not lose every character forever. So, are my ships... Yes, you start with the exact same 4 characters. There you go. Difficulty increases each time you travel to a new planet. Oh, Tiger, that's interesting. So I had been jumping from place to place just looking for work. So I don't want to travel too much. Good to know. Yeah, the characters do have the exact same skills as previously. Okay. I could have at least scienced it. Oh, the mask? Maybe so. I'm allowed to immediately upgrade the conveyor so I can start making things on the ship. That be produced... It's immediately available, actually. Okay. I can make fancy medicine. I think it's always worth making fancy medicine, as you can have everything available with fewer inventory spaces taken. So there's nothing to fight here currently. Let me just look at the map and see where I am. I'm on Phobos. I see something right nearby here, but I don't know what it is. Is this the part where I'm meant to understand our solar system? So team, what is the... Oh, here we go. I'm around Mars. At Deimos, there's one mission available to help the civil resistance against Ancom. On Mars itself, there's one mission also to help SBN and something like Coven. Oh, I see the numbers. Very good. I'm gonna go help civil resistance. It's 20 hours to get there. That is the most reasonable jump we've ever made.
Roger. Out. Your guidance has converged.
I love that my characters use their,
Roger. In.
what's this called? Radios on the way. Is there not an appointed time to man upon earth? Are not his days like the days of a hireling? As a servant earnestly desireth the shadow, and a hireling looketh for the reward of his work, so am I made to possess months of vanity and wearisome nights appointed to me. I don't think I've read that before, but once again, spookiness cries out as I arrive. Okay. Wanna help the civil resistance. I'm gonna send in melee guy first, because I had so much fun the first time with him by giving him this crazy hatchet and just having him go wild. It's all very good. All very good. No, Sheldon, I don't have a link so you can give me money to play this game. I thank you for asking, but it's a really fun game on Steam, and strongly recommend you check it out all the way. Alright. We start with some nice items. We start with so much food. I just need to not die while carrying all of the food. I think that's the important lesson for this playthrough. I think we really loaded someone up and then they went ahead and died more or less immediately. This is the cannibal though. I gotta use him some. Painkillers. We don't need painkillers. We need more and more pain. Water to dump on ourselves in case we catch on fire. We could take a grenade as a just in case. Okay. In case things get kind of silly. Medical components box we can open if we need to. Secret ANCOM property. It's a mission goal. Why do I have that? Huh. Okay. Very good, very good, very good. Let's... No! Wait, maybe no? We're fine. So when you do certain actions, it resets what side you're fighting for. I think it's if you leave the mission, we're fighting for the correct team. Everything's fine. For the other team, we've gotten real bad real fast. We're all good. Welcome to the jungle. Our job is to deal with some infiltrators on behalf of the civil resistance. Floor 1, there are 3 of them. We look around, we see nothing. We choose the rightmost door. I should be sprinting. You're gonna hear me say this over and over again. Wait, do we get points just for sprinting? Yes. There's some abilities where you only get points under certain conditions, i.e. sprinting while carrying X amount of weight. This character does not have that restriction. Anybody? Anybody? So we've reached the other side, door number 2. I guess I should just open it to remind myself. And then door number 3 at the south is also openable. Anyway, here's an enemy called the Oppressor. I can't get to him. He is carrying a shotgun. Assault rifle? A shotgun. I disengage. I wait for him to come here. I'm walking now. Step forward. Miss? Miss while walking? 90% strike accuracy and a miss. Luckily he missed back, so it's all fine. Alright, his helmet's a big upgrade on mine. We now look a little bit Fallouty. His pants are a big upgrade also. Fantastic. His boots are useless. I'll grab the rifle for right now, or the shotgun just for now, for fun. We'll reload it and then keep it around. A way to repair weapons. And I guess let's break this stuff apart. Cool. More friends. A Magus. The Magus has on him a robotic body part. His leg. Okay, and behind him is an Oppressor again. So in melee, give it a whammo. Back out. He comes in. Yes, when there are fewer enemies, this is not nearly as difficult. A little bit of strategery goes a long, long way. He is carrying a cabbage. I consume the cabbage. Delightful. Grab the submachine gun. Okay, these can stack. I'm gonna try to cut off his robot body part. We find, hey, a bionic knee. Successful cutoff. That's great. Absolutely great. I didn't reload this weapon yet. Do that now. 3, 2, 1. Very good. I'm then going to leave the other buckshot behind. Consume the cabbage. Break all that down. May as well just break it down at this point. Okay, tons of random scrap on the ground. This is my standard issue of do I take the scrap or do I leave it behind? And I think leave the scrap is probably the right call for now. But we'll see what happens. Okay, the enemies came from this direction. I'm carrying my ranged weapon, no. Also, sprinting please. Hello? Hello? I believe we've killed all of the intruders on this floor. A cable. What are cables made of, I wonder? It's a component. Is it more important than anything else? No idea. Enemy over here, apparently. Okay, let's say I can sneak into them, but they walked into me. The 179 damage crit can't be beat. Oh no, oh no. And there's your human meat team. There are no demons on this planet, and so we're totally fine eating as much cannibal meat as we want to as we go into battle. Fair enough. Can you rip up stuff with the balaclava? I absolutely can. That's a very good point. It is an item that is very easy to get in the future. Thanks for thinking of that. And then we have a little bit more inventory space for, we'll say, plastic. Everybody loves plastics. They are the future for sure. When you're winding up via extraction, you don't have to get back to the ship. You only have to get to an elevator, I believe. Hey, it's a moo snack. Delicious. Hello? Okay, I've been pierced by something. Oh, surprise free woman enemy. That was a bit surprising. Her eye fell out. Alright, so we are slightly wounded right now. It's a minor piercing wound in the hand. Do I get any points of any kind for healing myself? I don't think that I do. So cannibalism gives more points for eating human meat. So I should probably be eating human meat anytime I can, especially on this planet, so that we level up that perk. I don't really give a higher level, but cool to see though. Getting damaging wounds is a way to get regen. I guess the pierce wound didn't count though. Alright, my friend. Yum, yum, yum. And again, absentia in the bottom right, so no problems at all on demons getting us right now. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Sailor food for non-cannibals. Again, on this planet, you're absolutely right. Hello, friend. You're carrying a melee weapon. I step forward. I pass my turn. Fantastic. Not going to use any of that. I'll be cutting off your body. That's not weird, I promise. Surely some of this will be human meat. There we go. There we go. We can get infected off of eating this. I think 3 human meat plus 1 can will allow me to make human soup that shouldn't lead to cannibalism. but I need to find a tin can to do that. Hello, friend. Very good. Step in to here. Good. It is delightful being able to do the one strike big win in early missions. How much do I get off of this? I'm gonna try to get 2 more meats to fill up. We don't like the sound at all. How do I turn off the sound, friends? I'll just talk over it, don't you worry. This game makes sound say psycho words. It's only this character. This character's the only one who talks like a psycho with his giant pile of human meat. Yum yum yum. Alright, what is this room? Well, it has to be here. A submachine gun full of 9mm bullets. I'll go and take the bullets, thank you. And then we can break you down and find a spring. Our spring's more valuable than plastic. Or water. See, last time I dropped the water, I then caught on fire, and that felt really, really bad. So I'm going to try to keep water with me all the time. Does the Pepsi Cola give me a tin can? It does. It does. It does. Okay. So now I just need to find... Okay. I just need to find a kitchen. Because I currently don't know how to make this food at home, I believe. A reanimatron. Revive cyborgs. That seems really important. Why did I bring all this food? Okay, I'm going to leave the rifle behind to get this. Wait. Wasn't there a larger backpack somewhere? No, that was last playthrough. I had a moment of, oh no, I ripped up a large backpack. This is not the case, though. We're good. Are there no enemies on this level still? Yeah, there are no... I gotta stop hitting evacuation to get out of that page. So we haven't found the elevator quite yet, but... Other than the game I deleted, don't worry, we'll find our big backpack eventually. What have I missed? What direction have I missed so far? There's something over this way, and then maybe something on that area there. No, there's nothing this way. Okay, back south again. Why am I not running? The constant question. Hello, friend. Okay, you're melee also? You are. So I have 1 step left. I move forward. I move forward. I hit. I miss. I hit. I have an extra human meat. I should have eaten that before the fight. Okay, grab the weapon part. We've already searched you. Good. Okay. A new direction. Running. Slow down to open the door. Running again. Alright. Weapons container contains a sawn-off shotgun. Okay, how's that compare to my current shotgun? 150 value versus 75. Alright, we'll unload you. Disassemble you. Rusty metal we do not need. Anything else in here to open? Not really, no. I do enjoy the unknown in this game. I hope I eventually find a flashlight or like maybe a headlamp. I don't mind looking like a miner for the sake of fighting well through here. There is a door there. Now, one thing that's got me in trouble in prior playthrough is my desire to explore everything. I don't want to miss anything at all, and so I keep on hunting around once I have found everything there is to find. Alright, there are a whole bunch of boxes over this way that I've not yet checked out. Do I go check those out? Or do I just try to stay alive? Huh. 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 I think the correct answer is I'm gonna just try to stay alive. And accept there will be other missions in the future. A switchboard, awesome. This is used for early upgrading of something on the ship. I will leave behind the fancy armor. It's actually basic armor. So the switchboard cannot fit on the vest. Can the plastic? It can, good. Trash can, a little more plastic. Okay, I will... We're at full health, so we don't need the auto dock at all. Oh, that's not the elevator? Never mind. I was talking like I'd found the elevator. And guess what? I had not found the elevator. Okay, I went ahead and consumed some human meat just to get XP. It led to an infection, so I'm going to waste a little bit of my medicine for that. A cyborg head? Huh. Cyborg head gives 1 implant slot, lowers incoming pain and quasimorphosis, makes one more susceptible to electricity, and all resistance is negated. But you get to be a robot. Huh. Huh. I guess it's easy to find more human meat. So I'll leave the human meat behind. I don't know where I'll ever find more human meat. We're getting kind of low on health right now. Oh, you know what? While I was infected, I probably should have gone ahead and eaten more human meat, which might give me double or triple infection, but it can easily be cleared. I need to think about that more. So maybe I should just stand in one place and eat all of the human meat, knowing that sooner or later I'll clear the infection, no problem. Now we're thinking with portals. Okay. So we're finding places to find items now. I'm guessing will lead to the elevator eventually. Hello, enemy! So these enemies here are not required to be killed for the mission. But additional items, additional XP, etc. Okay, I don't know if Buddy saw me. So we're gonna go ahead and sneak on in. It did not work. You are carrying no weapon. Are these supposed to be just civilians I'm dealing with? Like, they're hostile to me, so I don't mind doing what must be done. But it does feel a little strange to just attack people who are wearing fairly average pieces of clothes and hanging out at the mall. And what on earth am I doing? I'm a monster. Yeah, good way to get some additional meat, I guess. But I'm gonna wait until I find a kitchen and then go find the things I need. Another doctoring station. Huh. This place seems like it might be a hospital, actually. The Starway glasses. It gives more resistance against electricity and probably maximum cool points. But not for me right now. What's in the trash can? A second tin can. Will we actually end up making food for the other characters? That'd be really cool if so. If we leave us with more food than we came. Though I guess we did bring the MRE that we ended up consuming.
Why?
Hello, Noms. How are you?
I found a towel on the floor.
It's true. It's true. Towel on the floor. Noms, what's up, my friend?
Freeman is dead.
Freeman is dead.
Poor Freeman.
Yeah, this is a free man, actually. He's free no more.
Oh no.
Oh no, indeed. I see you are dressed on a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Often Saturday mornings are not Noms Gets Dressed time. But this time...
I'm rolling around without clothes on?
You often wear your PJs later in the day.
Yeah.
Which I think is great. It's absolutely great. Absolutely appropriate, no problems at all.
Yeah.
So,
That's a lot of blood.
Don't you worry. It's not like this guy's a cannibal or something.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, what are you up to, Noms? What kind of thing are you looking forward to?
I'm gonna go do some karaoke now.
Karaoke.
Yeah.
Standard Japanese tradition.
Yeah.
That's great.
New tradition in Tokyo is doing things by yourself.
It's not because Nam doesn't like me. It's...
But it is. Dude, lots of people in Tokyo do
Whoa,
this.
whoa, I want to reconstruct that. What you said is new tradition, doing things by yourself. And I said, it's not that you dislike me.
It is.
Exactly. How many hours does this game have? I have no idea, Button. I've only played it for maybe 8 or 10 hours so far. I've loved every minute. I think it's a very replayable game, most likely. Maybe it's also channel can help there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Nam's going to karaoke by herself.
Yeah.
And what do
People
you...
in Tokyo do lots of things by themselves. It's very interesting.
It's absolutely fine. In no measure do I feel left out. So what is it exactly that you'll be doing with karaoke? You'll be singing songs, of course.
Yeah.
But also, this place is something very...
This place has free popcorn.
Free popcorn!
They're the cheapest chain around, and they also serve free popcorn.
That's great.
Yeah.
Are there any songs...
Caramel and butter.
Good. Are there any songs that you like singing?
I
plan
don't,
to sing today?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I
Okay.
don't know. I don't have a big playlist or anything. I'm not like those people who have like their song that they're working on or anything.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a little drink on the way over there, so I have a little, because this place also lets you bring in your own food. How are they making any money?
It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, you can bring in your own food. I think you can even get like pizza delivered there.
That's
How
pretty
are
crazy.
they making any money?
It's pretty crazy. It is the case that they probably make their money by having drunk people go there in the middle of the night.
Probably. So.
Because their prices are very cheap right now in the morning.
Yeah.
But they get higher and higher as the day goes by, and
Yeah.
then alcohol is crazy expensive there.
Do they even serve alcohol? They must.
I think most
They
karaoke
must,
places
yeah.
do.
That's probably where they make their money.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not as expensive as the other places that are even more expensive. But yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, probably this period right now is like all gravy for them, because it's probably like we don't expect to make any money.
Yeah.
So if anybody wanders in, although I think a lot of people go in the day with like their children.
Oh, yeah. There's a family
Yeah.
activity as well as being a
Yeah.
drunkard's activity.
So I gotta go beat the children.
That's right. You're going to beat the children.
Yeah, they're gonna be in front of me in line. There's gonna be a line, and then I'm gonna have to kick them. So
Absolutely.
that they are not in line anymore.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Noms, I hope you have a good time.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll try. Okay. Bye.
Bye, sweetie. I appreciate you.
Practicing singing.
I wish I could go with you.
Bye.
I think we should go to karaoke again together at some point.
Maybe.
It was a fun time.
It means I don't have to sing every song, so that's nice.
Yeah, we trade off, we sing together. It's all good. All good. All right, sweetie.
Oh, how nice, girl. I'm saying goodbye.
Yeah. Oh, I heard a package come earlier, I think.
Yes.
What is the package?
Of books.
Hey, books
It's your
from
book package.
books from our friend the bookstore. When karaoke stream.
Uh-oh.
I'm
Somebody
sorry.
got called out.
My connection is breaking up. I don't know what you're talking about. I'll see you later, sweetie.
Bye-bye.
How many enemies do we need to defeat on this floor? 9 of them. 9 enemies must die for mission accomplished. Whew. Okay. We have a vending machine full of cigarettes. Again, for some reason, cigarettes make the demons go away. I just don't get it. Probably important, but I'm gonna leave them behind for right now. Anybody here? Anybody here? Bueller? Bueller? Okay, we need to walk to go through the door. Alright, enemy found. A special ANCOM soldier to control law and order. I didn't mean to be fighting ANCOM, so I really worry. That's a dog also. Oh no. I'm so sorry, team. I missed. He did also, luckily, or they did also. I missed again. Okay. Can't miss too many times. I'm gonna sprint down this way. I might get shot. I actually wanted to get shot that time because getting shot gives me additional experience points. Huh. So it's possible that I am doing like a level 4 difficulty instead of a 1 difficulty. I don't know. It always confuses me who I'm fighting for/with. But not a single piece of meat off that man there. Sure thought it'd be at least a little bit. Okay, this room is a room of doors. Oh my! From behind, a keeper of secrets. What secrets are they keeping? Well, number one, they've given me a contusion in the head. Yeah, no problem on that though. It will definitely buff out real quick. No place to cover, no place to hide, so we're getting close. And we start swinging. 2 more enemies that way. One is an autonomous robot. My first time seeing a robot ever. A service machine used by corporations where living workers cannot be used. Robots are more expensive than humans, so corporations that care about profit margins only use them where it's necessary. It has a digging arm that can knock down and bore right through you. It also has a shovel. And it's full of robot parts, of course. Alright. The friend here is afeared. I believe that means he runs away. I am getting low on satiety. I'll need to eat some food in a moment here. So the robot has 2 steps. 1, 2. Okay. I am now berserking from eating my human meat. Robot is down. We now have to run to chase this fellow who's running from me. There's a free woman who has no weapon.
Help, somebody please.
Huh. A character just said, "No, somebody please." Alright, a keeper of secrets with submachine guns coming. I don't know if he sees me. Is there a way to learn if he's passive or active? I'm gonna pop back this way for right now and give it a turn or two to see if someone comes to visit. And indeed the free woman does. The unarmed free woman does. Quasimorph's sensor. I don't know what you do, but you seem like you might be important. I guess I leave the tin cans behind until I find a kitchen somewhere. And speaking of which, avert your gaze, please. So we can cut people apart while using turns at all. I actually didn't realize that. Good to know. Good to know. Can we leave that there for now? So you can only activate your cannibal rage once every 70 turns or so. What if I sneak now? So I'm now in stealth. Hello. Okay. That didn't quite work out. Also, my axe is so low on condition. I have a gunsmith repair kit, but not a melee repair kit. I can field repair it with metal. But I don't know how well that will work. Enemies can use grenades. They're worse than our operators. So I didn't see the grenade. And the door in front of me is shut. I've been concussed. It just consumed 1 turn. Okay, fellow with pistol in front of me. Use shotgun. I just took a bunch of damage. We're currently bleeding. Use shotgun. Okay. Is the door there actually shut? It looks like it might be. Maybe I'm misreading that though. Okay. We have taken a contusion to the head and a laceration to the leg. The leg is not self-healing. So I'm going to cover it with plastic and see what happens. Another friend is here. Okay. So the door actually is open, despite my thoughts. We're now berserker gonging. Gonging. Okay. I don't know if there are any more enemies ahead. What's this? Military rations. So full of food, most likely. This seems worthy of taking. So I'm going to drop my water bottle and my precious spring. Wait, or do I drop the bullets? We have a lot of bullets at home right now, so I'll drop those for now. Man, what I wouldn't give for a bigger backpack, huh? Okay. In case there are enemies ahead, we are once again raging. If I repair... Okay, I can't repair my weapon with the armor component. Right. Nor with the cloth. Drop the water. As we've said... Huh. Okay. That's delightful. My auto shotgun pierced nicely there. 92% of the hitting here. I suspect there's weapon drop off though. There is. Oh, the grenade. Thank you. Thank you for reminding me I even had the grenade. I threw it a little bit too far, unfortunately. I don't know if it hit anybody. Hello, friend. Ooh. Missed a couple shots in a row. Luckily, he got stunned out. I have 3 shots remaining, and that really is all. Because I don't think there's any shotgun shells nearby. Yeah, they definitely moved. Okay. We've taken some damage off of this one. I don't know if I can tell if you're bleeding. I have 2 turns. So I'm going to step out, look at my health. Okay. I'm not using my proper medicine right now. That might be a mistake. Okay. 2 shot remains. Oh, I used a stun grenade. No, that was a frag. That was definitely a frag. Yeah, I threw a frag, definitely. Okay, I am healing very, very slowly. Hello, Fred. Firearms use ammo! Energy weapons need charges! Alright, so I don't have any more ammo, that's fine. Run, run! He bled out. Okay. I believe that we have killed a tremendous number of people all at once there. I may have panicked for just a moment. A lot of death ahead here. Bone restoration. Food unavailable. Have I been damaged in the mouth? No. Okay, I've been damaged in the chest. So some part of the chest is currently bleeding out. So I can't really do much past just bleed, bleed, bleed. Huh. This is a shotgun pistol. Fascinating. Okay. Lots of bodies here. I'll take the bone pills, I suppose. Bigger backpack. It's happened. Bigger backpack, the world's good now. What on earth do I pick up then? I mean, obviously, I need human meat. And some of this armor that's not as good as what I have would still be useful to take with me for future characters. Take everything? This is the problem, right? Is that I want it all, and I want it now. Me, me, me. My. Give, give, give. The trouble. Fair enough, we have piles of stuff. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're taking just whatever we already have piles for. Anything past that is just sort of abandoned for the moment. Once I eat this pill, we might be in better shape. Though I do kind of wonder if I should save the pill, given it's for like bone damage and I have never bleeds instead. So one bleed healed up, one did not. Did the one in the chest heal up? It did, so I can now consume pills. Probably better to be used under different conditions, but it still helps with that fracture, which will now plastic up once more. Oh, there was a robot somewhere that I want to cut apart. Was the robot back more? Yeah, I found we were in like a fight there for a very long time. And we did get the Digger Cyborg Armed Hand. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I don't necessarily need the backpack. And I don't know if you're actually any good. I'll be backtracking anyway. Good call. We do have to get back to the elevator. I'm just so fascinated, though, by all the interesting items we could find. This is definitely my Final Fantasy, not Final Fantasy, my Fallout issue. We have an infection going. I actually don't know if what from what. I'm going to respond to that infection by eating a bunch of human meat. Hey, it's more enemies. Where'd you all come from? Shotgun go! Combat reflexes went up. That is, if you dodge something, something, something. How many more are there? 2 enemies left that have to die. More possibly past that. Okay. Chop, 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 chop. Okay, we're all good and full now. We cleared the infection. Great. What am I actually looking for right now? This is the new body in the pile. Another switchboard? Do they stack? They do! Man, when expensive items stack, it feels really, really nice, I have to say. Like, fantastically wonderful, in fact. Okay, if I hit even one more time my melee weapon, may have problems. What are you? Recharge station for charging your implants. Another switchboard. And then Banewind game. I'm going to go ahead and use this because I have no inventory space. It helped me level up some of my skills. Fantastic. We're still bleeding. The bleed will never end.
Obviously, Space Rule was horrendous.
I could go to just punching people for a time. I can leave things behind. I have so many nice items. Okay, I'm unlikely to eat with this food. I need to put it in a place I'll remember to get. Right, this trash can will be the place where I hold on to items. I can repair my gun. Okay. It'll be the place where I hold on to items I intend to bring out later. Just don't forget. Okay, so the intention right now is to run and punch people in the face. Maybe. We're gonna have so much water, your head's gonna spin. Okay, water only stacks to 5. Also, drinking water is a way to get regeneration going. Hello, that's very rude of you.
Just begin to leave and a
Punch!
kid man will
Punch!
everywhere.
Endless punching! We're allowed to evacuate now, it looks like. Industrial pile of clothes. Not worth a lot of money, but will help me to potentially raise reputation with someone. Okay, we're now allowed to request our evacuation if we get to the elevator. Nice. Okay, I'm having to decide what to leave and what to take now. I do want to go through the room they came out of. 2 splints. That's not super important right now. Okay, we're gonna go back to the box, which I left something of interest. Alright, so at this point we could say mission accomplished, with the knowledge that perhaps I should just go. If there are more enemies and I die here, it's 100% my fault. I can't blame anyone other than this guy. Also, I should be sprinting. How often do I say that in this playthrough? This might be the phrase I use the most in this playthrough. At least with this character. Athletics up. Nice. Okay, another little dorm room here. This looks like I might have an item in it. The other ones are all open, unfortunately. Maybe the final door. Just a storage room. I'm allowed to destroy this box. I don't know if I've ever found anything inside of destroyed boxes. I'm sure eventually I will, but nothing right now. Okay, that is that. So we go back to that one garbage can. Right up here. And we decide what to take and what to leave. Yeah, food has always been the issue for me, so I need to take that food, definitely. The pile of plastic, while super interesting, I'm going to leave. I think. The bottles of water will definitely leave also. The only thing I guess left is to check all the bodies sitting here. And make sure I've gotten everything I could ever want. Springs. Fantastic team. We're going to say mission accomplished now. This fight did go on for quite a while. And so I wouldn't be surprised if there's something I'd like to take with me as we go. Anti-frostbite. Oh, more doors. Oh, more doors. Just bathroom. Okay. Let's say we're done. I see the elevator. I go to the elevator. Awesome. We've not gone this direction. There's nothing good here other than a fire extinguisher, which I'm sure I'll need for something eventually. I hope we can upgrade the ship with what we found. Mission accomplished. A character actually lived. Agent N8A726 evacuated successfully. Alright, ANCOM has to find another way to learn about the plans of the Civil Resistance. So we've helped the Civil Resistance. They like that, ANCOM does not. We have a servo backpack, which gives you a bonus arm. A bunch of work clothes, some mines. We thank you for your generosity, Civil Resistance. Okay, we'll unload Buddy for now. Organize everything. So he has the fancy backpack. I feel like I should take that off him for now. And then, do I have a way to repair my melee weapon? I do. We have to figure out what it takes to upgrade, or to make the melee repair kits. They're so important for him, obviously. Cool. Cool. So the servo backpack is as large as my other backpack here. 6x... Oh, no, I'm sorry, it's not. 6x3 versus 6x2. The bonus just gives another arm, which helps with reloading, but I don't think is important on a melee character. Neat! Mission accomplished! Okay. Can I upgrade the spacecraft then? I cannot. However, we can maybe make new things. So to make the knife kit, one needs rods and blades and pipes. Cool. We're very close to being able to upgrade our gunsmith with a piece of plastic and some rusty metal would do it. And that's about all for right now. I didn't bring home enough random pieces of repairing items or Basic scrap, rather. Okay. Are we close to being able to upgrade things? We do have the regular clothes needed for the modern machine. I need to find a hydraulic pump. When you can't make anything, make sorbent. Red Wizard, you've mentioned that before. How do I do that? How do I make sorbent? Oh! It really doesn't need anything. How did I not notice that before? I thought you were making a joke. We have an item to cleanse infections we can make for free. Huh. I'm not going to ask what sorbent is made out of, but delightful. Okay, we have 3 switchboards, we need 1. We have to find a military unit. So the spacecraft is getting closer to leveling up than ever before. Namely, I have half of the items I need on some of the things. So it was military unit here, correct? Military unit. We had to figure out who is selling military units and can I help them. There was nothing on engineering. Research. Nothing yet. Cloning. No. And the hangar. No. Back in supply. Okay. Military unit hydraulic pump. Do any of you people sell those? Okay, you can't see the items until you start selling them things. They want these things. I don't know. Hey, Goon Team, what's up? Welcome to the channel. So at the bottom, we can see what they produce. Huh. But I'm guessing production is not the only way they have items to sell. It's you, Sebastian, from high school. Have I ever known a person named Sebastian? I had a student named Sebastian a couple years ago. Goon, tell me the name of the city the high school is in, and I'll believe you. Otherwise, I don't believe you at all. You're a random person who is making jokes. I kind of want to keep the military rations. And it seems pretty clear to me I'm going to need more food. Is there anything here that says we are military? No. So my guess is that none of these places will give me the military unit I need. Now the construction people here might have a hydraulic pump that I need. I don't know. Okay, let's look at the nearby places. So here on Mars, there are 3 missions on Mars proper. Okay, I would like to help the civil people and the ANCOM, I think. Civil Resistance, 4 stars, probably not. The Church of the Revelation. Sure. Let's go help a colony here. Though again, every single time we jump, the game gets harder. Now maybe it's only jumping from planet to planet, not from moon to moon.
Terminate orbit, sir. Confirm charge and go.
Huh. But going to places that have more missions I can do seemed important. So Grasshopper Technology, if we help them, they might give me some technology. I'd like that. That'd be very, very nice. Yeah, I think this game requires one to recognize particular items I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to sell all of these things. However, as of right now, I only need 1 switchboard. And so I'm going to give them 1 of them. And this secret data mission goal, I'm not sure what the mission is. I'll also give you 1 work clothes. Okay. I'm sorry, what? You have no items? Wait, I gave you things, we have reputation, and you have no items for me? I'm sorry? Wait, what did I miss there? Huh. Now, I wonder if I need to have even higher reputation. Anyone know what just happened there? Like, how do I see their items? I gave you nice things. The Char on Dock Bay. Well, who knows? More important, bring a scientist to a safe location. What does that even mean? I'll try to level up another character here. So, oh wow, this character has 90 health, is less likely to be spotted, so definitely a stealth character. Capet does more damage if she's missing HP, I believe. Very confusing to me, so no. Okay, Francis here is my, like, ordinary shooter guy. So let's go ahead and outfit an ordinary shooter guy, I suppose. We do have a cyborg hand and a cyborg knee. What the cyborg knee does is it gives you an implant socket. Cool. Better accuracy with ranged and melee. I sort of want to give this to the meleeer. It lowers one's dodge. I'm guessing dodge is less important on shooters. So how do I install this on you again? I don't remember. Hey, Entropic, good seeing you. You really enjoy this game? You just started it. I also started it quite recently. This is my second playthrough. My first one went for about 7 hours, so I'm just figuring stuff out. Hopefully we can figure it out together. But welcome on in, Jake. Hope things are good for you, my friend. Does anyone remember how to install body parts on characters? Oh, I think you have to go to the spacecraft here instead, and then bring up the implant page and give him a robot leg. Install. Alright, he now has a robot leg for better accuracy. That's pretty cool. Though again, 5 lost health, not ideal. And we could give him a robot arm so he can dig through people, but no. We have an implant slot, but we don't have any implants yet. We'll keep our eyes out for those. Okay, back to the mission, which is our first ever escort mission. And now it's time to outfit Frank with the greatest escorting clothes possible. The fancy backpack. Or do I give him the extra arm backpack for fast reloading? Nah, I think at this point in the game, the ordinary backpack will work just fine. We need to get some cloth so we can make more of these tactical vests, as I only have the one right now. And I guess I don't have any basic balaclavas. I took the one and then ripped it up earlier, so no hat quite yet. First mission. Huh, it's an escort mission. You take the backpack into the extra arm backpack. Is this AI? As I understand it, you can't have loaded backpacks inside of backpacks. So you can carry the extra backpack inside, and then I guess change from one back to the other as you find more things to carry. But yeah, I wish you could carry loaded backpacks inside of empty backpacks. That'd be amazing, but not allowed. Okay, I'm going to give him a ranged, like a close range and a long range weapon. So damage fall off after 3 on the shotgun, after 4 on the pistol. Huh, that's not that different. How about a semi-automatic pistol? About the same. Huh. Oh, backup guns give more critical hit chance for other equipped weapons. That's amazing! We could take the submachine gun instead. Again, the drop-off starts at 4. The submachine gun uses 9mm bullets. The submachine gun's gonna eat through ammo so much faster, though. Alright, boring basic pistol, you come along. We bring our 9mm bullets. We bring along our buckshot. Those are the weapons, I suppose. There are mines here that we're dealing with an escort mission. It's just the mines ought not be used, probably. May I repair my backpack? I may, good. Okay, food and such comes next. So, we'll take 2? Yeah, sure, 2 basic medicines seem fine. Medical kits, rather. This is a non-cannibal, so probably a good idea to take some ordinary food. Take a water also. Painkillers, no. Pasta with cabbage is 1,000 calories. We'll take 1,700 calories. You know what, 2,000 is even better. This game feels similar to Tarkov. It definitely is an extraction kind of game. I think it's a fair comparison. I know definitely some differences, but it is a Tarkovian game as far as we think about those kinds of elements being Tarkovian. That's right, Tarkovian. That's the word I'll use. Oops, wrong button. Okay, here we go, team. Going to our first escort mission. Frank again. Need to find a hat. The target's signature provided us by Grasshopper Technology is clearly visible. Take the scientist to the Canaan terminal. The attackers are PMCs, so there should be no surprises. Exploring is not included in the task risk. If you see something interesting, act according to circumstances. So do I get to control the scientist? Or is he just going to wander freely and pure panic? The VIP is waiting for you near the shuttle, escort them to the marked location. He's an academician. A pundit in the service of the corporations. High scientific credentials. Do not in any way influence the need to eliminate it. No, I don't need to eliminate him. I protect him. So he has pretty good resistances. Okay. He follows you to tell him to stand still. Oh, I see. So I can engage with his items. I could borrow his AI module. Cool, thank you. Just stand here for right now. Let me go ahead and clear out the space around us. I could have borrowed his hat. Also, man, I hope no one can find him. Okay, for right now, just follow me. Hello. I've told him not to attack anyone. Bean Mass. My favorite religion of all time, the Bean Mass. I keep worrying he's not going to be behind me when I turn around. Okay, that door leads that way. Still behind me, good. I think I'm used to too many missions which people wander off. Okay, I think the elevator may actually be right there. And that appears to be the only way to go. My mission is to get to floor 2. Maybe if the scientist survives, he'll invent something really important. We'll try and see. It's not the elevator, it's just a door. Okay, are we like outside of a compound possibly? Please move. Please move. Thank you. Okay. Knock, knock. Anybody home? Not immediately. Okay, the scanner has enough battery to show me where people are, as well as where items are. So straight ahead is an item. There's an enemy. Okay, quite a few enemies. If I put another battery in this thing, which I don't have right now, it would show me where the elevator is. But for the moment, we do not know. So I just kind of push on. Also, when it shows there's an item in a particular place, I do wonder if that means it's a good item or just an item. Okay, you, my friend, are going to stand here for a little bit. I go back to the scanner and look for where those enemies were. Okay. When you all play this game, do you leave your scientist behind and then go get him at the end? Or do you instead bring him the whole time? Or, as you probably should, do you change what he's doing based on the situation? Because it's entirely possible that he might be being attacked right now. Hello. Okay, we opened a door and something ran away. There's a man with a knife here also. 95% chance of hitting him. You left him behind and then cleared the floor. That seems smart. Okay. This is a melee-only character. No problems. We got some morphine. The only time I've used morphine before, it led to immediate addiction. It was not a happy moment for me. Okay. Improved hat. It'll look cooler than a headband. Yeah, so we have cowboy hat on. What's this? A cyborg leg. Okay, at top is what happens if he uses a bludgeon. Cannot be knockbacked. Less health, less dodge. No running allowed. Now, I think that'd be really cool for my my melee character until it said no running allowed. Because it would be absolutely fantastic not to be able to knock back. Hello! Why are you here? What did you choose to do that for? Okay, the same kind of pistol that I do, so I'll take your ammo. And disassemble all the rest. So much loot here. And last place seemed to have so much less loot by comparison. This, of course, leads to the delightful problem of what do I do once my inventory is full, other than just take more and more and more of everything. I don't see myself needing nails. I'm sure they're precious for making something at some point. The Inspector has a submachine gun. I wonder what this indication means next to their health bar. Does that mean that you are a shooter, perhaps? Okay, you've just now seen me. I don't know if stealth actually helped there, but it felt like it may have. I'm not quite sure. This weapon's worth 100 monies. This one's 150. I'm going to stay with that. You're surprised you completed the tutorial, but did a mission right after where you died. Yeah, I think the game wants you to take a mission that you will die on when you first get into the game, just to teach how punishing the game can be. Though it is a little bit silly to see your characters die so immediately. That's how it goes. Okay, leave the plastic, take the springs. Where's the cannoli? No, I do enjoy this game very, very much, though, even though it's at moments, just like a very unfair game. I think it's one of those games where fundamentally it lets you know how to play the game, and then you play the game, and that's how it goes. It's not unfair, it's just somewhat sad when possibly things don't go your way. Do knives stack? They do not stack. A whole bunch of death here of robots. Rods and blades are ways to repair my my melee weapon. So I do want to collect these ideally. But what gets left behind? The constant question. Those will hopefully stack, we'll see, we'll see. Can the crowbar be destroyed? It can. If I cut apart robots... Oh, I don't have a stabbing weapon equipped. Now I do. So I can cut them apart. What do we get from the robot body? A lot of robot bits. So none of them are implants. And I have no idea how to think about robot parts at all. I can then disassemble each of these also. And I hope I'm getting something that I can use to make a melee weapon repair kit. Oops. Okay, a printed circuit board. Only worth 15 monies. But it stabilizes robot parts. I don't know if it's important. The challenges, know what to take, what not to take. Okay, we found a friendly character. This is the same leg as one I found a bit ago. Weapon parts. I need that for something. What, I can't remember. It's a Vanguard Trooper. Defeating anyone who comes nearby. A toolbox! Alright, surely the toolbox is more important than random springs. Also, robot parts here. Chop, chop. Didn't get anything new that time. Let's go ahead and reload our weapon also. Okay. Friendly people leave me a can of Coke. I shouldn't be drinking that randomly, especially at full health, I suspect. This corpse is unsearched. More switchboards. I could drop the extra ammo I'm carrying. Okay, I'm getting rid of all of the water. Many of you know that this is the absolute path to me catching on fire and not being sure what to do after that. Also, Guardsman appears to want to come with me. We'll see what, if anything, he finds. I should probably let him tank, but if he steals kills, it'll be very, very sad. Okay, that room is nicely cleared. Oh, can I talk to allies? No. No, I can't order them to go particular directions or to follow me instead, but... I think out here we can go south, and I haven't done so yet. Pile of 90mm nails. I love that they're labeled in their size. Okay, another friendly character. I wonder if we've gotten to like the city of the people who want the scientist. Because here's floor 2. Also, we keep finding poppies by elevators. I'm guessing they make morphine. I don't know why I said it that way. For whatever reason, though, people are hoarding poppies. I wish I could make like a Kashmir War reference or something. The map is not functional. So I'm going to run back and try to find our friend the scientist. Isn't it the case that the Kashmir region makes quite a bit of morphine? Or, if you prefer, other sorts of drugs, opium generally. Alright. Doctor here. There's a crafting recipe for it. Yeah, I haven't seen most of the crafting recipes so far. I know there are quite a few of them, but which ones are easily available, which ones not hard. This device is a communication jammer. Okay. So this is why I can't see my map. It's offline now. Hopefully it didn't belong to the friendly people. Map is now working glorious. Sorry for shooting your thing, man. Did Noms I watch The Odyssey? No, The Odyssey doesn't come out here until September 11th, I believe. Hey, unlocked production item Galland Novo. Nice. But no, we've not watched The Odyssey here yet. We want to very much indeed. But it is the case that value items like the production chip and mercenary mine chips justify the cost of using a shuttle. If you find something like this, we can evacuate as part of the standard procedure. So finding a valuable item allows us to escape early if we want to do so. In this case, I do not want to do so, but cool to have found that. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why the Odyssey is taking so long to release here in Japan. It might just be that they wanted to figure out the subtitles. It's more complex as a longer film, but I really don't know. All right, team. I expect as soon as we go down, mission's accomplished. So let's think what we don't care about. Small pile of painkiller tablets I will trade in for my poppies. Mission accomplished immediately. No. Okay, now that we're on floor 2. I don't know, man. So there might be enemies waiting for us here. So you're gonna stand your ground. I still want to steal his AI chip, but I worry that might be cause for war. So for whatever reason, the friendlies had managed to hold the entrance. And then, holy cow, okay. There are a number of enemies here, some of whom are melee. The Curator has a single-shot pistol. Okay. Is this a case where the shotgun's the right weapon to use? I could also just run away and use the shotgun as they come around the door, or come around the corner, rather. Now, did they see me actually, I think is the real question. I don't think they did. I don't have a grenade this time. Okay, someone sees me now. I managed to dodge, so I get 1 extra AP. Fire, disengage. I was scratched by something. Okay, the pistol shot, and I didn't realize it had done so. That's fine. This is a self-healing laceration. For right now, it's taking how much health each time? Does not say, it's maybe none. Yeah, we're good. Is someone going to come out? I thought there was one still alive. There we go. Melee only. Someone comes out front. Nice. Okay. This Curator is terrified. I'm considering moving to a melee weapon. Or letting him run and find new friends, possibly. Oh, I'm sneaking for no good reason. Whoops. He's trying to surrender. What do we do with people who are surrendering, team? He's dropped his weapon. I wish there were a way to talk to him and have him give us secret information because he's surrendering. That'd be really fantastic. But no, yeah, I didn't know they could either. Had no idea. Acid. Soon enough, we'll have our way to... Second. Yeah, sooner or later we'll have our way to have items leave the map before we leave the map. But not yet, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess let the guy surrender. I'm okay with that. These sandwiches will spoil. The chips will not. And so I kind of want to bring them home with me. But instead of what? I mean, the knife, right? We have so many knives at home that I don't see myself needing the knife. Do I have a brig? Like a place to put prisoners? Not that I know of. That'd be great, though. Alright, hemostatic. Better chance of healing piercing and gushing wounds. I think it's gushing, maybe. Something like that. Not so important. Table of roses. More poppy straws. Alright. So now that you've surrendered... Oh, would you mind moving, sir? If he won't move... Oh, no! I worry surrendered characters sit right where they are. I believe he cried. I didn't enjoy that, not even a little bit. No one needs to know, but you all know. Alright. That felt really bad. Cut to black is a good idea. I should have gone for that one. Some pants and such. Some tape and such. Nothing needed there. Okay. There actually is nothing in the room behind him. I do now feel a tiny little bit bad about that one. Maybe he knew there was nothing behind him and couldn't understand why anyone would want to go in there. If he had just told me, that would have been fine. He decided. He made his choice. Game Merchant, good seeing you. No pesky oaths in this game. So it is the case, this is a Shrike. Our melee character is called a Paladin. I don't quite know what a Paladin is. But no oaths. Only the oath to make more money. It's good seeing you, Game Merchant. Another short pipe. So pipes are needed for repair kits. Eat the hamburger. So far, we've never become so overfull that we're unable to eat anymore. I don't know if that happens in this game at all. I know it does happen in Stone Shard. Okay, Vanguard character defending this point. Another box of tools. Okay. Metal pipes are weapons we don't need. If I destroy the metal pipe, it just went away. A nail gun. I don't think so right now, but I appreciate the thought. Hey, taking that apart gave me another rod. That's great. They're evil paladins now. Are these like the fallen paladins? I know there's Oathbreaker paladins. A number of you wanted me to Oathbreak during our Baldur's Gate playthrough, but never. Okay, we haven't gone northly here yet. Hello, friend. Okay. He can't get to me. There's also a driller robot behind him. He's trying to destroy my cover. And the driller very much wants to drill through this box to get me. So what's cool right now is the Curator... I missed. Never mind. I missed again. Man, missing with 95% chance feels bad, man. Okay, that ended up working out. It had every reason not to work out, but it still worked out. Hello, robot. If I destroy this... Nice. Another rod. Robot has robot body parts. It's just his digging arm. Oh, I don't have the knife anymore. So without the knife, I can't cut off the arm. It's a robot body part I'm probably not ever going to use. So I don't mind leaving it behind. Yeah. Nothing in that box. Cut off our head and replace it with a robot body. I mean, earlier we found robotic heads of some sort. Oh man. A prototype blueprint and a Golland Novo production license. Okay. Make balaclavas or make pistols. I, of course, want to be able to make everything eventually. Balaclavas seem kind of useless, but it's very rude of me to say. I don't want to eat food simply to free up inventory space, obviously. I'm carrying a bunch of bullets. I'll leave some behind. Okay, so I'll put my bullets into my vest. The prototype blueprint is just something I can give someone to make them like me more. What's the platter in the corner? This here is sorbent. We could get rid of all of our sorbent. It's only used for clearing infections and poisoning and alcoholism, and it's made for free. So I guess we don't necessarily need that. Oh, by the can. This, more food. Yeah, it's 400 noodles. So on this one, it's possible I brought too much food. Who would have thought? Why am I shooting these boxes? So I wonder if when one shoots a box, that means there's nothing inside of it. You died to an infection. I'm very sorry to hear that. Alright, gun goes on ground for a moment. Punch the boxes. So once you beat on them a little bit, you can see what's inside. And so far the answer's nothing. So I wonder if there'd be an indication if there's anything inside of it. Also, we can walk and reload. I'm surprised I just now noticed that. Okay, empty room. Dead end? That's definitely dead-ended. Huh. Okay, that's done. Is it possible that one of the rooms I went into is the room that I meant to take Brother Man into, and I just didn't notice that? Let me go get Brother Man and see if he's interested in any of the places that we've walked through. I'll call home and see what exactly they had for me. Where'd you go, man? Where'd you go? One second. Take him to the safe location. Okay, this is the shelter. Got it. Okay. So he's actually waiting by the elevator. That place where he needs to go to. It's marked as such. Yeah, I completely missed that. We have some really neat items to take this time. Come along, my friend. Okay. Alright. So far we've felt pretty well in control of 2 missions in a row. Now, they are the early, easy missions, but still. Mission complete. Go to the elevator. Okay. Thank you, sir. I'm no longer allowed to take his AI chip. It's alright, I'm sure he'll use it for important things. I've never searched his corpse. I will just take everything apart, I think. Human meat. Human meat. Human meat. I'm not even going to look through what I have in my pockets. I'm just going to say it's the right things to have, and that's fine. Simply getting out of here with a living character who's leveled up a little bit feels good, man. Alright. Alright. Agent Soaz made it back home. Soaz, that's part of the body or something. As a reward for its maintaining its market advantage, the Grasshopper sends us a package. Perhaps something invented by a rescued wise guy. Well, or not. A marksman's rifle. Luxury lunches. The ability to make the MG359 stationary turret. Some more food, 2 makeshift grenades. So luxury lunches are special items this time. Let's take all your items. Gotta take the fancy backpack again, unfortunately. Okay. You may keep the other things for now, sir. I appreciate it. And some ammo's fine. Okay. How nice is that? How nice is that? That's very, very nice. Okay. So we're going to learn how to make some things. Number 1, the stationary turret. Done. Number 2, the balaclava. Done. Number 3, the Golland, etc. Done. Fantastic. We are on the way to being able to make an item to repair our weapons, but I don't know if we have the production authority to do so. I'm wondering about luxury lunches. If we should open that. Okay. I don't think we got anything that we need to have to upgrade the ship right now. If we zoom in, we see, yeah, nobody's saying upgrading currently. We gave these people some items earlier, but they have nothing to sell for me, unfortunately. What a shame. Okay, the CTE want a ton of our things. I'll give them the water, definitely. It is the case I need to have 1 water at some point to level up the ship, but I don't know when that is. I'm going to get rid of it for now. Okay. No items available. Am I being bamboozled, team? I'm giving people things, they have nothing for me. Huh. Huh. Alright. At this place, there are a number of missions we could do. One of them would harm the civil resistance we just helped a moment ago. And one here would help the church, that I don't know much about. RealWare, though, I think is a tech company. Not terribly interested in helping the church right now, I'm pretty sure. So let's look and see what other missions are real close by here on Mars. Mars proper has 3 missions. It'll stick around for a while. Let's go back to Mars.
We can terminate orbit, sir.
Is the money not good anywhere else? So it might work on other... It might work on other locations owned by the same faction, but it's not exactly money. It's reputation that you spend instead, which is, I don't know, a strange way to think about these things. And so we go through, we can see, do we have reputation with any of these? We seem not to. And the decision to hide the items that one could potentially buy is, for me, super awkward as a newer player. So I don't know. Like, Ancom owns this. So here we can help who? SBN. Or the Franche-Comté. It's 1137. Control mission. Protect the cargo of the Franche-Comté. Prepared for shipment from the shoe center. But you'll protect this thing by repelling all attacks. As the contractor takes the reward. Extra. The shoe center is an information routing node. Thousands of petabytes of information pass through this information complex every hour. Almost everything coming from the outer system to the inner system goes through here. Should I something to destroy then? I don't know. Do I continue spreading the love? Like, we definitely do not need a stealther for this. And then you confuse me still. So we're gonna bring Big Boy Percy out again, I think. Good old Big Boy Percy coming along. We're defending one particular location. And so I think because of that, we should bring along a turret as a just in case defend that area, oh goodness, kind of moment. This leg here, running's unavailable, I can't use that and be happy. I'm taking apart the digging hand to hopefully get more pieces and parts to make the repair kit I need. Can I actually do that now? Let's see. I need one more long blade, one more short pipe for that. And we're getting close to be able to make our stationary turret here. Oh, it needs a cyborg arm to make the stationary turret. I've had one of those armed before, I believe in a prior playthrough, unfortunately. Well, for right now, we need glass to make morphine. And rotten meat makes antibiotics. Oh, it's very, very funny. Of course it does. Where do we get the antibiotics from? From rotting food. Fantastic. Penicillin go. So I have to collect some of that. Okay, I should probably go away now. But no. We'll do one more mission. And then go. I've decided. This is cannibal, so we don't need to get too crazy on how much food we bring. Okay. Reorganize good. There's probably nothing I need here. This Quasimorph sensor, I think, is a useful thing to have on missions that could have Quasimorphs, but doesn't seem necessary right now. The cyborg head lowers pain and gives an implant socket. If I start finding implants, we'll think about it. Okay, I think as usual, we give him a shotgun just in case. Yeah? We have two of the same kind of shotguns here. Okay, full pile of shots. Makeshift grenades, I guess. If we're trying to defend one area, would grenades be good? I don't know. I have no idea. Very confusing. Okay, we take one med kit. Take two, I guess, just to be sure. We have an MRE. It has 2,400 calories left on it. Just by itself. So PMC MREs have a whole bunch of food together. Oh, mines could be good. That's a very good point. Mines could be very, very good. I'll take some antibiotics. I think I left behind a bunch I'd brought previously. And some painkillers just in case. That seems like enough for now. I don't have any bandages. They can be made very easily. I can just use plastic or a cloth also. Let's take the mines. I really hope it's the case that the enemies don't walk onto the mine. Not the enemies, that the allies don't walk onto the mines. Am I ready to go then? We need one med kit, let's take two. I mean, they stack though, right? They stack, so it's not an inventory issue. It's more a, if I accidentally, if I accidentally end up leaving one behind or dying, it feels especially bad. I would need better boots. That's the big thing here. Better boots needed. I can go and repair these, which feel like a bit of a waste. So I think I'm only going to repair the bits that I might use long term. So find boots. I left the mission. Gotta stop doing that. Gotta stop doing that. All right, go in here, this side. I choose you. Here we go. We've marked the location of the cargo on your map. Sabotage groups will infiltrate the shoe center as they overcome the anti-space defenses. Eliminate them all, and do not let the cargo be destroyed. Hopefully we start near the cargo so we can get set up. The map shows the locations of the objects, plural, you need to protect. Go there and wait for visitors. Okay, there's only the one for right now. There may be more in the future, we'll see. So we're heading, sprint time, walk time, heading this way. Almost there. That box has already been looted. Why'd I go there? I don't know. I think it's this room. Prepare to defend. I've detected enemy signatures. Do not let the customer's property be destroyed. Okay. It's a one-way in room. There's a friendly up there. Not sure about that. Well, if the turnkey chooses to die for the greater glory of this place, more power, brother. I'm putting a mine here. I hope that friendly friends can't turn it off. Or sorry, can't set it off, rather. Anybody? I wonder if I should have left the mine behind me instead of in front of me. So, if there are enemies to fight out there, how long until they find this place? Because I'm currently burning through 4 calories a turn. Is it possible to disarm the mine? Oh no. Exactly, it's super rimworldy. I just wanted to hunker down. Shoot it. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all. I thank you for your good thought. Please don't hit me. What's the target shoot button? There we go. Huh, maybe not. I sure do like having legs, team. Is it possible to throw something from my hand, possibly? Anybody? I can throw my axe, that is true. I don't know how to do it. Does anyone remember how to throw the thing equipped? I can probably look it up somehow. It does have closer than I expect. I mean, if I can step in, it sets off and I run away and get safely, that'd be cool, but... I thought it's a way to throw things. Let's look at the controls and see. Does not say key bindings. I wonder if only particular items will be thrown. But I know the tomahawk can. Yeah, throw range of 4. Shift click maybe. Maybe so. Does that work for... Well, the gun shift click just shoots. Cool. Well, good luck. Cool. So it only blunt pierced my leg. And, it's gonna self-heal. I took 50 HP of damage. That's fine. Everything is fine. Everything's fine. Don't you worry, team. Everything's fine. Give me my weapon back, please. Thank you. That could have gone so much worse. Hello, friend! Great job. Move on to the next object. Cool. Are these better boots? No, they're worse, actually. So this mission didn't quite work in the way I thought it would. infection off my first piece of meat. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Okay. I was expecting that they couldn't come from the direction of the ship. Also, I did damage my weapon by having things blow up on top of it. It said move to the next cargo. Okay, floor 1 is done. So I had to head down to floor 2 now. Got it. Should we be running? We can poke around a little bit and see what we find. Someone died here. Okay, this is another character defending, or attacking something that was defended against well. Boots, not an upgrade. What's this? Data miner. Explores the level. Huh. Nice. Robo chest piece. Adds a vest slot. Didn't get it, unfortunately. I don't think I need all these tactical vests. But I'm okay just grabbing basically everything for right now. Destroy. Okay. I don't have any human meat right now, so I'm going to need to find some of that. For purposes of cannibalism. Or for purposes of it rotting so I can make more antibiotics. Okay. Hey! Specialist roster. Bonus perk experience on a bunch of stuff. Fantastic. The glass is used to make morphine. I have the other bits needed for that back home, so piece of glass must be kept. Whoever chose suggested the mines or VIP. I mean, I think the suggestion for mines is a good suggestion. I think it makes sense. I understand why someone would suggest that. It's just very funny how it worked out in this particular case. Robot leg. A pedipulator. Implants, letter load, no knockback, but no running allowed. Pedipulator it's called. Okay. Yeah, in some cases I want to say, oh you troll, you got me with the mining, but the mining, I love it. In this case, not so much. So we could use the level scan item to figure out where the elevator is. That seems like an inappropriate usage of the item right now, though. Move it, please. Please move it. Move it. Let me through. Let me through. Good. Thank you. Did I scrap a frog hat? I did. It's a more common item than I thought initially. So initially, I wanted to keep the frog hats forever and always, obviously. But for now, we know it's more common and so less important to hold on to. I am sorry, though. I apologize for destroying frog hats. Hello, troops! We should be running. There were additional doors back by the ship, I believe. They might be worth going and checking out, but nah. Downstairs instead. I can carry about another 1,000 calories inside our stomach right now. Human meat will be the first part. Alright. Go to the second location and wait for visitors. It is straight south of me. How nice is that? Oh, it's actually the only place to go, it looks like. Get to the left-hand side. Prison guard. Huh. Okay, so it looks like this time there are a whole bundle of guards nearby. That repair 50 repaired my item somewhat. Huh, I wonder if you don't go to the items if the enemies don't show up. It's one of these moments of pretend immediacy. Okay, this is a dead end. If you all make it so I can't defend this thing because you're having a party in the door, they're all surprised. Okay. So something surprised them through this door. They killed it. There would be a second crate south. Oh, good eye. I don't know if I have to defend both at the same time. Both will find out for sure. Okay. So, no. When you go into the second one, it sets off a different group of enemies, it looks like. Okay. How am I liking this game? I'm liking it quite a bit. This person's melee only. No problems. He can only step once, so I'll step in and bump him. Good, good. He has a robot frame body part. We actually got it. No, this game's absolutely fantastic, Bella. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's on sale right now. A knife fight skill up. What's that give me? Higher strike accuracy, it looks like. So, I just need as high of accuracy as possible in order to be able to run and strike simultaneously. Also, must eat cannibal meat. Minor fraction, no problem. Fracture, no problem. Let's go. Red trucker hat. Another switchboard, awesome. We have so many switchboards that we can clearly sell some more of them. Corpse. Yeah, genuinely, how on earth have I not found a single upgrade of shoes yet? Plastic we'll leave behind, I guess. Also, we should go ahead and borrow for more meat. I noticed that when I cut bodies apart, it occasionally leads to... or it actually always leads to a little bit of durability damage on my melee weapon. I should probably be careful with that. Maintenance. No batteries. Okay. I don't know if I should be walking so freely right now, because enemies might be destroying the cargo. Hello, friend. Okay, you have a gun there. It is time to sprint. Cool. So the game will announce when I've managed to defeat all the enemies. This is where we came in. Very grateful that enemies are coming towards me.
Help, somebody please.
Huh. Should I drop a mine? Activation time of 2 turns. I can't use it while I'm running, unfortunately. So I can stop running and dump it. Good. Okay, it is now locked and loaded. Mission complete! Good work, soldier. Back to the shuttle. So there are no more bodies. I may have taken a bit of a blast injury. That's fine, though. Don't you worry. That may have been a case where I should have used the... where I should have actually used the shotgun. But the items are left behind, at least. Really, some of them are. And little bits of human organs left behind also. I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh. And yet. Yeah, I'm suspecting you get fewer items if you do what I have done here. Maybe. Maybe. So I think we'll poke around a little bit more. There are probably some interesting items hidden here and there that... This is actually better, isn't it? Hey, we found some boots. Found some boots finally. Stick, please. We have a rod. I would like the rod very much. I need a long blade also. Maybe both mines are excessive. I mean, you're not wrong. It was a little silly. It's always annoying once you've blown up all the bodies, there's no longer a button to destroy everything. To manually go through and do each one. 505. More dead dudes. We have a bunch of meat to let rot at home. Okay, we're taking 1 damage per step right now. No reason not to use these stabilizers, even though I think I know full well they're not going to do the healing. Because it's not a bleed out. Okay. So a number of characters died here from the defenders. And that's pretty grand. Hey, another prototype. Also, I have an infection. Fix that. Okay, I actually can't eat any food right now. I may need to end the game right immediately. Drugs. Okay, we need drugs substantially. And the prototype blueprint, I would like also. I'm going to leave some buckshot behind. Okay. Am I correct that I actually can't eat anything right now? Yes, food's unavailable due to an injury in my face or stomach or something. I don't want to use the pipes or the actual med kit. Wait, why don't I want to use the actual med kit? What's wrong with me? Okay, in next 6 turns it might all work out. We're currently vomiting everywhere. I'm sure we'll get healed up, right? Can we eat again? No. Okay. The blast injury did not get healed yet. We could just sit in one place in hopes of not running out of calories. Oh, we're healed. We're healed. Hallelujah. Cool. Was there anything I wanted to eat? No, we're good. Okay. Have we now searched the entire place here? Maybe not the far east, maybe not the far north here. Far north is nothing, actually. Infection or Nightmare this game, yeah, they just keep showing up, unfortunately. I feel like I need to bring... Calories are low again. Where are you? How do I get back to you? Brother's stuck on something, it seems. Hello, brother. I want to bring back at least some of the flesh. And I don't seem to have any little food, so more flesh, more good. Almost there. Hey, how's it going, Cybers? Unfortunately, we had to restart our playthrough. I do feel a little bad about that. It had gotten too hard too fast. And so I was unable to catch back up. Even the MRE, but the MRE is so many calories. I think one automatically gets calories back when they get back to the ship. As I prefer not to waste the MRE if I don't have to. We'll continue playing the surely I won't get an infection game. And maybe I'll grab some more meat on the way out here. Hello, guards. Good job, y'all. Rotten burger. I wonder what I can make with that. I wonder. Gotta make sure we don't run out of calories. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. This has already been ransacked, unfortunately. Okay, I believe the map is now fully cleaned. Gotta do an Evil Line playthrough. I don't know. We killed a Baron last run. That was really quite fun. Okay. Let me go and borrow a tad more meat. And now we can go home. Is there anything I don't want to take with me? Like, the Pathfinder vest is not essential. I can take plastic just because I need a variety of basic items. The meat stocks, but I need meat to make antibiotics. That's why I have it. I mean, it's not ideal, but I know it makes antibiotics once it rots. And so that's my reasoning here. Okay, if I'm taking a plastic pile, I can grab other bits of plastic quickly. We don't have very many boots. Plastic, please. Plastic, please. Okay. Let's head to the elevator and call it good. I'd like to run and run there as much as possible. We're under 100 calories. Gotta fix that one. Oh, infection! And I dropped the sword back. The infection won't kill us by the time we get to the elevator. It can't possibly kill us. We did it! Woo! Mission complete. Fantastic. Fantastic, fantastic. We got some valuable cargo. A Border FN4. This is the best shotgun I've seen thus far, it looks like. Management unit. Valuable data that's used for things I do not know. A new mercenary. No, mercenary mindship of a mercenary I already have. Oh, she's a sniper. That's why she's so unbelievably weak. Various ammo, some food. I thank you, Franche-Comte, for your generosity. Okay. We still have only the one big backpack, unfortunately, but things are looking pretty good other than that. He still has his, shotgun shells. Can't have that. Okay. May I upgrade the ship at all? I may not. May I make anything interesting? Wait, you just need plastic to make random bits of meat, meals? I had no idea. That seems ridiculous. I guess I need to memorize these things in a big way. We can make our first morphine ever. Hooray. We are one long blade short of making our knife repair. Gotta keep saving that. Okay, plastic plus spring lets us make a variety of weapons. Nothing I think I want right now, though I wonder if I can make those and then sell them. We are low on vests, I believe. I'll look at our stockpile here and see if that's true. Alright, yeah, we have no backpack was the big one. And only one. So we're kind of low on all clothes, frankly. Might make sense to make some clothes. Just have some around. Plastics. Plastics are the future, it's true. I believe I can put one item into queue. Oh, it's already done. Really? We're not start it, possibly. Not sure. Alright. Yeah, we need a little bit of everything here. I'll start with the backpack. Just make 2 of them, thank you. That's all in the queue for now. Cool. Now, I have this mind chip that I don't need because I already have it. But where is it? I wonder if you don't get it if you already have the character. If it just disappears entirely. It's not here. Aha! Not quite. Okay. Here it is. So they don't want to buy a mind chip. So mind chips are not for everyone. Who do I want to give things to? Wait. We have some points now with the Franche Comp from helping them a little bit ago. We also helped these people before. We don't have any reputation points. We can at least see the things that they will sell to us. I appreciate that. Okay. We can see what Ancom will sell to us also. Random class unlock at this point. Okay, what do you want to buy from me? The Ancom property. So friends, this is a mission goal on it. Is there some mission currently running that I don't know about? Like, does this Ancom property have to go somewhere and I just missed that part of the story? Because my sense is that, yes, I missed some part of some story. Okay, random production license. I would like that very much. So they want the sensor, the rations, and the Ancom property. Keeping all of my things forever might be a mistake. That said, my friends, it is currently afternoon my time. I got to get going. I'm liking this game so much. I'm going to try very hard not to play it off stream. The question, though, is on Monday, do we play this game again? Or should we try the Dungeons and Dragons Football Manager cross game? I just don't know. I just don't know. What I know, though, is I thank you very much. I should raid someone. The first streamer name who is live mentioned in chat right now, I will raid. Who's live that you like? Who should I send y'all to see? That's not a name. That's not a name. Anybody? Anybody? Red Stars, good seeing you. Sal. Iron Fister, no. That's a terrible name. See, if you put Sal's whole name in, I would, but Iron Fister 23. Are you a real person? You are. They're going to see Iron Fister 23. That's weird. Enjoy, team. See you again soon. Appreciate you a bunch. Thanks for hanging out. Goodbye.